You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast, companion podcast to PillagingJustForFun.com. That's PJ4F.com, the #1 podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode brought to you by Creative Media Design Studio and DC4L Custom Tees. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler, and I'm joined today by the entirety of the Pillaging crew.
Yeah.
Che to my left, Raider King to my right.
What's up?
And a very special person. A good friend of mine goes by A-Logic today.
What's up?
Just for legal purposes. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This can get out of hand.
Yeah,
She can get crazy over
it
here,
could
man.
definitely get out of hand.
A good friend of mine. So before we get into it, some special guests right here. How's the weekend been so far?
It's been great.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's been very Wild West this weekend.
Very chill, very Wild West. Lots of Red Dead Redemption, and of course, too much barbecue
Yep.
last night.
Smoked meats.
We watched a good movie, watched Body.
Yep.
Yeah.
Body was a good film. And watched some hip-hop documentary last night.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
We'll get into that.
We've been living it.
We're going to get into that.
That's the good life right there,
Yeah,
man.
we've
Yeah.
been living it.
That's that good life.
It's not good life. While we're here, man, how you guys doing? Kane, how you living, bro?
I'm living well, man.
Doing good?
Doing great.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling good?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling
How are
good
you?
about today, too.
Yeah.
Got a great feeling about today, actually.
Che to my left here. Che, A-Logic, both of you this morning were there. You were witness.
Uh-huh.
We almost didn't make it.
Yeah, we almost didn't make it, bro.
Half the Pillaging crew here almost did not make it to the game today. What happened exactly? You want to give us a breakdown, Che, of like your take?
I
on
can
this
break it down.
morning's
This
events?
is how it happened. This is the view from the passenger seat. Yeah,
That's where you were.
That's where I was. The view from the passenger seat.
Co-pilot.
You get it. Co-pilot seat.
Yep.
That
All
Chewbacca
right.
chair, bro.
We were driving. We were having a good time.
Navigator.
We were having a good ass time, bro. Right. Han Solo, Chewbacca.
Yep.
Meet Chewbacca.
Yep.
Che, Baka.
But that makes me Luke Skywalker. I was looking at both of y'all going, what the hell is going
Right.
on here?
We were riding though. We were riding and everything was cool. Conversation was great. Music was great.
Blasting out some heavy metal.
We were loving it. We were feeling good. It's a Raider game day, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, your boy Kenny looks down at the front dash, man,
We had some lights happening.
and we had some things going on. It was calamity.
We had some
up
dash-
in the van, bro.
Yeah.
Holy calamity.
We had a little light come on, telling us, you know what? Your cool car ain't cool, bro.
No.
Your cool car ain't cool.
It was
As a
about-
matter of fact,
When your car's overheating and
it's real fucking hot.
and it's 45 degrees outside,
It's real fucking hot.
then your car is really hot.
Yeah. It was hot.
So we had that light come on, man. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. We weren't sure. Kenny's like, you know what? Maybe it's the coolant. Maybe it's the coolant. So we pulled over. We had to get off that freeway. We had to pull over to that gas station, figure out what was going on. The coolant was a little low.
It was a little low.
It was
Yeah.
a little bit low.
It was a lot low.
It was a lot low.
It was a lot low.
Yeah.
So your boys jumped into action. He went and he tried to find some coolant.
I
The
did.
gas station had some, but it wasn't the right one.
It was the wrong coolant. I
It
knew
wasn't.
enough to know that.
That's right. You were like, you know what? I'm not about to blow this bitch up.
Yeah.
I'm not about to mix these fucking coolants, bro. We got to make it to this game.
Yeah.
So your boy Kenny, he said, you know what? I'm about to huff this bitch. I'm about to huff it. We're gonna hit up that fucking Walmart,
Yeah. That Wally World.
that Wally World, and we're gonna get that coolant.
Why people don't call it Walmart? We call it the Walmart.
The Walmart.
Yeah, we had to go to the Walmart. Yeah. I just wanted to make that distinction clear.
We went to the Walmart
Yeah.
and we got some coolant
Thank you.
at the Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy got that coolant, man. He found that I mixed with everything
Hey,
coolant.
shout out to Prestone.
That 50-50
Yep.
coolant,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Cool this bitch down, and here we are.
Click through the Prestone
That's it.
banner on our website and get help us out. Some rum on our ship.
Fuck yeah. Get us some
Absolutely.
coolant. Get us some extra coolant.
It worked like a charm.
We
though.
might need it.
It did. The engine cooled right down, and we were
Yep.
well on our way. And according to the playlist, we were only here one song late.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Which was cool because we were listening to what we were listening to. Ice Cube.
Yep. Ice Cube. The new Ice Cube. That new fuck the police.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Kenny
Yeah.
was
Alright.
mashing it all the way up the freeway.
Yeah.
He was.
Dad, if you're listening, yes, the van can do 90.
It can. We managed to do it.
with two tables,
Yep.
a barbecue pit, 2 ice chests full of beers, full of chelas, right?
And 3 Raider
Yeah,
fans.
and 3 motherfucking Raider fans.
And some huge
right.
egos.
Yeah. That takes the most weight, right?
Yeah.
That's I just like
Actually, it was 4 y'all.
there you go. There you go. Big enough to make another fucking person. That's how big
Yeah.
the egos were.
But we're here, man.
Van told you put too much weight on me today, baby. You know what I mean? I need a break.
Yeah.
That's right.
So but we made it. We're here today. A lot.
We're
Row
here,
4.
man. Row 4.
As per usual.
That's right.
Staring at the bathrooms and this DJ that's setting up right here.
Yeah.
DJ Porta Potty.
That's
Which is
about
why
to wreck
we-
our whole day.
House.
Which is why we are recording right the fuck now.
Right now.
Get
You
it
know
done.
what? We're not going to get done before he starts playing music. So enjoy that once that comes on. A little free advertising.
Damn show ain't gonna respect what we trying to do over here either.
I hope ASCAP doesn't come after me for these live episodes. ASCAP BMI, I love you. I'm registered ASCAP and BMI artist now. So
Yeah.
I'm only.
Your boy-
Congratulations,
I'm
man.
Your,
only
your boy
BMI.
makes music. Your boy makes music.
I'm just saying.
Just
Hey,
saying.
you got your publishing.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
You know what? I want to give a special shout out here at the front of the show to a special friend of ours, Angria Trask.
Yeah.
who lives in Alaska. Was absolutely affected by the earthquake.
Right.
When I say affected, they're fine, they're doing well, but it's very scary. Those
Hell
of you that
yeah.
live in the Bay Area already know the Loma Prieta 1989 earthquake
Yep.
shook us hard. 7.2, 7.4. What was it?
No,
7.2.
It was
8.1.
I think
wasn't
I
it?
think
No,
it actually
7.2.
I think it actually went down as a 6.9 like officially, but
Yeah.
it was I remember it being 7.2. I even think we printed out t-shirts. I survived the 89 earthquake 7.2
Yeah.
t-shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
believe
one of those.
Loma Prieta was
Yeah.
7.2.
Yeah.
7.2.
Yeah.
So we've seen that before. Very scary thing. If you've seen the following the news, seen the pictures, you already know. Just this off the back of the fires that happened and the storms happening recently. I know some of you guys flooded out there.
Yeah.
It's been rough out here. But shout out to you guys. I hope you're doing well. I know we talk to you every day, Andrew. We love you. You're great, and glad to hear you're safe. But really, just a moment to think about everything everyone's going through right now. You know what I mean? And we get to be out here at a Raider game today.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Puts
So-
everything in perspective, bro.
It does.
It does.
It
Yeah.
does. It does. So, yeah, man. There's only one thing left. For the intro to the show, and you already know what that is. But I don't have a beer, and I feel like
What?
I feel naked
We
doing
gotta-
this
we gotta
segment
get
without
that.
a beer.
You don't have a beer, but you got a bottle of vodka sitting right in front of you.
Yeah, that's true.
And some Beamer.
That's facts.
But
Yeah.
it isn't vodka, Conche. It's It's chelas. Chelas. Conche.
Thank you very much.
Chelas. My friends. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, chelas conche.
There you go.
Let's
Look,
get-
double fisted. We're double fisting over here. Ah yeah. We're toasting over here. We're toasting. It's a good time over here.
Feels good.
All right. It
What-
feels good.
What are we drinking today?
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
drinking something different. But what are you drinking?
Everybody is drinking something different, but something just as delicious, right? But today, your boy is drinking that Lagunitas Super Cluster Ale. That's right. It's a citra hopped ale, and it's fucking delicious. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it right now.
You
It's
like
keeping me real warm. It's a little cold out here today in Oakland. It's a little cold, and I'm feeling real warm.
You were chilly when you first got here.
I was
but,
chilly.
You don't seem to have that problem no more.
Nah, I don't have that problem. I
Can't
might be
nobody
sweating,
make a
actually.
beer sound good as Che.
It's
Che
fucking
make beer
delicious.
sound like fucking hot chocolate.
I got you, bro. I got you, man. That's what's up. Hey, I hope everybody out there in the nation is cracking some chelas, because we about to. Shall I say it?
Yeah.
Shall I say it?
Say it. Say it.
Wait,
Wait, no,
Chester
wait,
Thomas
wait,
is
wait,
later.
wait.
Chester Thomas is later.
Chester
Tune in
Thomas
later.
is later.
Tune in later.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up? There you go. There you
Hey,
go.
hold on. I want you to
Represent,
save
baby.
some of those stickers and put them on something where they'll be there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, take
You know
a
what I
couple
mean?
and
Do some-
post them.
Yeah, put one on
Be
your
part of
bumper.
that. Be part
You
of
know
that
what I mean?
street team,
Put
bro.
it on your
You know what I'm
window.
saying? If you're
Be
gonna
part
take
of
a
that
sticker,
street team.
I want you to put it somewhere special to you. Not your left titty, bro. Not that left titty hitter, bro. Yeah,
That's what's up.
you know what I mean. You hear me? Put it on like.
Where
know,
you from, man?
Where you from, homie?
I'm from Oakland.
California. America, baby. There you go. There you go. There you go.
All right.
America is my destination. There you go. Get that moving advertisement.
All right.
That moving advertisement. That's what's up, bro. There you go.
That's it. Quick hits. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get
Yo.
into it. Right off the bat, front loaded. This is what we're going to talk about. Days before the silver and black face-off for the Kansas City Chiefs, running back Kareem Hunt was released from the team after surveillance video emerges,
Yeah.
which appears to show the Chiefs running back pushing and kicking a 19-year-old woman in a hotel hallway.
Yeah.
Pump the brakes
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You already know it's the Pillaging podcast.
You're fucking right.
You should know that this is not going to be a straightforward take.
No.
Never.
So put your seatbelt on.
Yeah. It's about to be a bumpy ride.
Too soon, bro.
It's about to be a lumpy ride.
All right, slow it down. Slow it down. So
all right. Do it. Do it. Hit us with it.
let's talk about. I mean, we've seen the footage. We haven't heard the tape. We know that wasn't there like an early apology or something released like around the time that this happened?
Yeah, there was something that came out real early, really early, but I don't know. The NFL apparently didn't really investigate this properly, right? I think we can all agree on that because they
Shocked.
were like,
Yeah.
Oh,
"Oh,
they couldn't get a hold of the video.
right,
for some reason.
right." How does the NFL not get a hold of the video, but TMZ does?
TMZ got plugs, dog. TMZ got money. TMZ got money.
I'm sure they do, but the NFL got money too.
Yeah.
So how does TMZ get a hold of this video before the NFL?
They got different motivations. The NFL is motivated to spend money
Right.
to keep it out of the public.
That's
and
what I'm
TMZ
saying. That's what I'm saying.
motivated to
NFL
put it
doesn't
out
need
there.
another scandal
But
right now.
Absolutely.
listen, this is what I'm saying. They had this video.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah, definitely.
They had this video. Okay, so
absolutely.
it's not like the NFL just found out
No.
what Kareem Hunt did. They had this fucking video. They got more money than TMZ. They can get that motherfucking video, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But if they had the video, which I don't disagree with you with,
Yeah.
but if they had the video, then why did Kareem Hunt cry when he got fired? Because if the NFL had the video, Kareem Hunt had to know the NFL. His agent, they ain't stupid. This is
Because he thought he
no
was
one-
good, bro.
no, but but I'm saying I agree with you with that. But he ain't that good. You not Ezekiel. Ezekiel Elliott just got suspended for 6 games for doing something similar.
Right.
You understand? So if the NFL, excuse me, had the video, Kareem Hunt had to know that, right?
Yeah.
So so if he got fired, when he got fired, why did he cry?
Because
he
he
already
just
knew-
got fired from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who are the
Right.
Super Bowl
Run.
favorites in the AFC?
That's why he's crying.
Yeah,
before
but
the
that-
season started,
Solid
he didn't know
point.
where he was going to be,
Okay,
right?
so why he didn't break down and just say right then, instead of crying, say, look, man, I did this. Let's just handle this from here. You know what I mean? I lied. I made a mistake.
But that's it. That's it. Because everybody was like, okay, we're just going to let this ride.
He thought he
The
was going to get away
Chiefs are
with
making
it.
the NFL money, right?
No,
Yeah.
the Chiefs didn't want a scandal on their hands
No,
as far
I
as the
feel
Ray
you.
Rice situation.
I
That's
feel
why
you.
they released him.
No, I know.
The Chiefs knew that the video was out.
Right.
The NFL knew the video was out. Kareem Hunt knew the video was out. And since it got leaked by TMZ, now Kareem Hunt and the Chiefs and everybody else want to do damage control.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're exactly right.
Yeah, you're dead on.
Yeah, so this whole
Yeah.
thing about him crying at getting fired and this and that, this is all propaganda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so basically what we have here is a guy who made a mistake. The team tried to cover it up. The NFL tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
And so let it go.
Yeah.
Now I'm
The
gonna.
NFL was willing to let the shit go. When they saw the video, they was willing to let the shit go until it leaked publicly.
Right.
All right? So if
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
the case, then we ought to need to let it go. and Kareem Hunt deserves a second chance. That's where I'm going with this.
So let's kind of just jump ahead right now, and let's keep it real. We're going to talk about the actual incident.
Yeah.
Keeps it real.
We got to keep it real right here because nobody here listening at the table advocates any type of violence towards women at all.
No.
Fuck that.
But the fact is we don't know what happened in that hotel room
Right.
before it spilled out into the hallway. And I'm just saying everyone needs to be careful because we're a reactionary society. We're a hashtag civil rights movement society. It's too easy to click and get behind something.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And pretend like you actually got behind something.
Right.
To attack people.
Right.
You need to be careful. And I'm just saying this until we know everything.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is I'm trying not to form an opinion right now.
There you go.
Okay?
I agree with you with that.
So here's the thing. I don't advocate towards that anyways. Yes, he could have avoided this by not hanging out with a bunch of youngsters. For sure. That was a bad decision. Sometimes that goes well for them. Hey, if you think that these pro athletes aren't doing that type of stuff, you're fooling yourself. So it is what it is. And we don't know what happened behind closed doors. We really don't. A lot of inappropriate stuff was going on that night.
Right.
And at some point, your participation decision changes. What have you.
Alcohol plays a part.
Alcohol plays a part.
Humongous.
Drugs, weed. I'm sure it was marijuana there, cocaine.
Both parties knew what they were getting involved in. Something happened, and we don't know what it was yet. Yep. Don't jump to conclusions. You don't know.
Right.
And I'm saying this about a Kansas City Chief, guys.
Yep.
So think about that.
You're saying this about a free agent.
The point.
Also,
He's no longer a Kansas City Chief. He's a free agent.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true too. But we just had to get out of the way. Let's open this up. What do you guys feel about it? I know this is a crazy topic and it's a Raiders show, but it's the news right now. We had to talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys think?
Like I said, I think excuse me. I think Kareem Hunt needs a second chance.
Right.
And I think we can provide that second chance to Kareem Hunt. And I also think the NFL needs to have a different policy on how they handle these situations when they got these guys that come in as, Alden Smith and all these guys, the guy that just got picked up, what's his name? Reuben Foster.
Yeah.
All these guys that got different. The NFL needs to have some type of situation or program that these guys can go into to help themselves. These are young kids. These aren't 40, 50-year-old men that's set in their ways.
That's right.
These are young kids that can be changed.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And so when you got a situation where you got a young man that's been given millions of dollars and he just balling and listen, I'm a black man. I didn't grow up poor, but my family was middle class. But I saw the lesser people in my community, how they grow up. And you understand me? When they get some money, it's all bad. You know what I'm saying? If there's not a lesson to come with the money, you're gonna have a failure. You know what I'm saying? So the NFL needs to let these kids, when they know they finna get $20-30 million you know what I mean, they need to have some type of program, some classes that's mandatory that they go into that teach them how to be a young man and still be popular and famous and a community leader and somebody that these kids can look up to. When you give somebody that type of money, you need to help them.
Right.
And if you don't help them, then there are going to be situations like this. These are young kids.
That's it.
They're going to do shit that's young kids.
Yep.
That's what they do. When I was 23 years old, I partied. I kicked it. I chilled with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care. And they don't care if they got $20 million. They don't give a fuck. They just chilling. They're doing their thing. And shit happens, man.
Yeah.
This dude deserves a second chance.
Yeah, it doesn't mean he's an evil person. I mean, I don't know. There's a tough subject.
It is a tough subject, man. There's never an easy answer when it comes to themes like this one, right? Or topics like this one. But listen, you and me, we both know we work with youth. We work with, for lack of a better phrase, immature minds, right? And it's okay to say that because the bottom line is we all know the brain isn't fully developed.
Yeah.
At their age, man.
When
They're still developing, man.
You get a bunch of people in a hotel room doing a bunch of shady shit.
Man.
That's young kid shit, though, man.
That's it.
But that's
It
young
is.
kid shit on a $20 million level, bro.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If
That's
you got
right.
$10
That's
million
right.
and you can rent a room at the biggest fucking hotel and be like to a bunch of people that's just lesser than you,
Right.
be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got a party, I got a room over here. Come through, come chill. Guess what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
What
Oh, yeah.
happened?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that happens, and the NFL doesn't understand that you're a $1 billion conglomerate and you're hiring kids. You're hiring children that's come from the ghetto, that come from the hood, that come from the struggle. You know what I'm saying? So you need to provide some type of substance to them that they can understand that they're not in this situation no more, and they need to give back to that community and show them that with the struggles they went through, they made it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you got these guys out here doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, and that's to put a bow on it. My opinion of the whole thing is the whole situation was stupid. You know, the whole thing was stupid.
Right.
And he'll get a suspension, and he deserves it, and then he'll get a second chance.
Right.
So, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, and that's what it is. You know, it's complicated. But
Raiders, I hope you're listening. Kareem Hunt deserves a second chance, and you have the number 2 pick. The 49ers don't need a running back. Think about this.
Right.
Gary and Conley is finally starting to break out.
Yeah, boy.
He's starting to break out.
Yeah, he is.
He had a good game last week. Had a good game before that. We're going to get into his stats in the next segment. Gary Conley is starting to show his worthiness as a first-round pick. True or false?
True.
All right.
Sorry, I was dealing with beer.
That's right. Handle the beer. Handle the beer.
My bad.
You can't go without that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Hell no, you can't.
You can't. So
That was a nice fucking.
Thank
That's
you.
a nice cheddar
I
crack
am
right there,
actually
bro.
a drop master. If you
There
didn't
you
know
go.
that.
I know that sounds
beautiful.
like we need to hear the pour
That
now.
was beautiful,
shit.
right?
You know what I mean?
now that you're opening that beer, that reminds me of the last game we were here. That dude opened his can with one tooth.
Right.
And he didn't just open it like
he tore the whole top off, bro. The whole this
just
whole
bit around
this
the
whole
outside
bitch
edge?
popped off.
He popped his tooth in at one spot, and the whole round part just popped open, like clean. Like
Wow.
It just went.
the whole top.
That's some Guinness Book of World Records shit right there.
He had it mastered. He made sure that he had it mastered before he came here.
That's some American
To meet
Got
us, bro.
talent like winner
Yeah.
shit.
That's fucking chelas con God right there.
That's chelas con Dios.
Chelas con Dios. Chelas con Dios to you too, sir. Chelas con Dios.
Oh yeah, chelas con Dios.
To you too,
This
sir.
is the funnest shit I had in my fucking life. Hey, I love you guys, man. I fucking swear to God, I look forward to this shit. You motherfuckers, you Raiders, you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? At least we still got this shit, man.
Yeah. We got this.
That's what's up.
But Conley, man, expect this kid to be a factor in today's game. We already talked about Kareem Hunt. He's not here today. That's not to say that the Kansas City Chiefs can't run the ball or won't try to. But if you look at the stat sheet, you already know Kansas City's going to air it out today.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to put the ball in the air. If Gary and Conley can at least take away one side of that field, how many passing attempts last week? Something like 24, 25. How many went at Gary and Conley?
Check this out.
Like 4?
They finna try to
5?
Yeah, 4. I think it was 4.
How many receptions?
1.
For how many yards? Like 7?
I want to
thought
say
it was 25.
I want to say it was like 10.
10 yards?
I want to say it was
7?
like 10, 15, something like that.
I thought it was 25. Okay, but you be right. But what I wanted to say was they finna try to air it out. But see, we already know what the game plan is. You know what I mean? Spencer Ware is not Kareem Hunt.
No, he's not.
You know what I'm saying? No. And you know what, Kenny? Thanks for leaking that video. You know what I mean? To TMZ.
Why is it
Thanks for leaking that video. Because when you asked me last week, you know what I mean? What can we do what if it was one thing we could take away from Kansas City to win the game other than Mahomes.
Yeah.
I said take away Kareem Hunt. Goddamn, Kenny.
I took him away for you, bro.
I swear to God you did,
If
man.
I'm not the MVP this week, I'm going to kick your ass.
Hey,
dude.
you the MVP this week, man. Shit, hey, you just helped make the vision happen, baby. That's all. That's why we here.
We're trying to make it happen. You know, I'm trying to make moves and all that. What's up, brother? What's your name?
Hey, come over here.
What's your name?
What's up, Pillagers?
This is
It's
one
your boy,
check.
Only
Oh,
one checker.
what's up, Checkers? Man, I didn't recognize you for a minute there. I got
What's
you.
up, brother?
Checker, step to the mic. You can pick that thing up too. You can hold on to it. Yeah,
Nice.
you're good. You're good.
Just came by to have a shot with you guys, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't come empty-handed.
Damn.
It might be a little warm. I was walking all over this place.
Checkers, man, you're shot out of a cannon this morning. Look at you, bro.
I was like a bat out of hell coming through Napa.
You don't waste
There
no
you go.
time.
There you go.
Should we just tap the bottle and pass it around?
He's got it all.
Easter Bunny.
Oh, he got some bud. Oh, shit. Let's do it.
Look at this guy.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh, and it's smelling
Oh,
good.
Christmas
I don't know if
tree.
your job's permit. This bud's for you.
It's looking good.
Right?
You need to hit that. You need to hit that.
No. You got a pack of swishers right there, though.
Hey, you know what? And an unrolled blunt.
This is my Raiderette, Mrs. Raiderette, Shannon, my wife. My
How you
lovely-
doing?
Welcome,
How you
Shannon.
doing?
Welcome,
We
Shannon.
out here. I told
Yeah.
her we got to get to the Pillaging podcast. I
Yeah,
gotta see
man,
these
it's good to
fucking
see you
guys,
out
man.
here. It's good to see you. Where,
So, yeah.
Last time I saw you was at Ricky's.
Yeah, Ricky's.
Yeah, Ricky's.
For the old John Gruden.
The Gruden Palooza.
Palooza. Yeah, so
Gruden
what was
Palooza
it? Somebody
2018.
said, "Hey, he did buy you lunch. That's only right. He gets to fuck you."
You know what, man? I believe in all my heart. John Gruden was not lying to us that day. They were dealt a hand this offseason that just really went fucking sideways on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
absolutely.
think they
And
was
now-
trying to let
What are
us
you gonna
know that it was
And-
a problem. I agree with you.
And now we're here. You know what I mean? Mark Davis is a complicated relationship with Raider Nation.
Definitely.
But I applaud him for the candid interview that he gave us about 3 weeks ago. Because I think,
Paul Gutierrez.
and a lot of us have heard things that corroborate with what he said, and I'm just happy that everybody now is getting the story because we deserve at least that.
Yes.
You can buy into that, Raider Nation. I will back that up.
There's some
will
truth to
back
that,
that
you
up.
know. I mean,
I will back that up.
You know, they got to do what they got to do. We got to do what we got to do as fans, and as long as we're Raider Nation for life and still support, I guess.
Wait, no, you just kind of ran through that. Say that again. We got to do what?
We got to do what we got to do as fans.
Thank
they
you.
got to do what they got to do as a business. It's beyond football at this
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
I'm just here. We might get blown out, but I just want to enjoy it, man.
That's
You know
right.
What I mean,
Yeah.
I'm here.
That's right.
I left early. I got the shit from you guys. I got shit from my neighbors from leaving
Yeah.
early on the Browns game. But sold a couple tickets. Went to LA. Went to Phoenix. Went to
Oh,
here
man,
and
you
there,
done some travel,
Checkers,
man.
man.
Great,
Check-
That's what's up, brother.
Checkers is doing what he's got to
That's
do
what's
as a
up.
fan.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Because here's the thing: being a fan of any pro sports team, it's a complicated relationship.
It is.
Sometimes,
Absolutely.
Very abusive one, if
sometimes,
you're a Raider fan.
sometimes you're gonna feel like they really care about you.
It's a marriage.
Sometimes you don't.
And
It's a marriage.
Sometimes you're gonna get fucked.
And it's a marriage. And that maybe that fuck might be good sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
I don't want to take up too much of your time, fellas. Really appreciate the show. These guys
Yeah.
are doing some awesome
We
content.
appreciate you, brother.
Raider Podcast Network is blowing up.
There you go.
I retweet that every time I see it.
I
so
see you.
That's what's up.
100% supporting. Gonna buy a shirt for myself
Yeah.
and get on with my bad self.
There you
Guys
go,
have a
brother.
Great day.
We love
thanks
you,
for coming and having a shot with us.
We
Thanks
love
for
you.
coming and having a shot with us, bro.
Raiders.
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Props.
That's what's up, brother.
Props.
Nice.
Props.
That's
Props.
what's up,
Props. Props.
I'll take one of them 805.
The Raiders draft stock is falling further and further.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we just got done talking about it. The offseason went sideways. And we thought, okay, let's try to capitalize on that any way we can. Stockpile the first round picks. Next year, we're like, yeah. That stock is falling fast, guys. The Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys, they're not slowing down anytime soon, both looking like playoff teams at the moment.
It's true.
And based on strength of schedule, like it matters much at this point for either team, San Francisco 49ers are ahead of us in that battle. They got an easier schedule down the stretch. Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what does that mean, guys? That means we are currently sitting at number 2
Yep.
overall pick. But you know what? I'm happy for that for controversial reasons we've already talked about. And I agree 100% with what Heidi Kevlar prom dress. That's the best Twitter handle ever. Kevlar prom dress.
Yeah, I like it.
Look, first of all, it's Kevlar, which means
Bulletproof, baby.
bulletproof and
Bulletproof.
nothing's going to stick to it. It's like
That's
Teflon.
right. That's right.
So, shout out to you, Heidi. She says, you know, she's concerned about the Bosa family injury history, not just his brother, but if you go back and look at his father, which I didn't know about. Heidi putting me up on game. He had similar issues. Throughout his career. And so I think if someone's going to take him at number 1, that gets that pick out of the way. I'm not saying I wouldn't be excited. Hey, if we drafted Bosa on draft day, I'm excited. I'm pumping my fist.
Yeah,
Are you really? Because you've been a.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He's just stating what he
you
thinks
ain't
is
been
true,
on the
bro.
Bosa train.
I got my issues,
He's just stating his truth.
but I see game recognized game. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. You know what?
But I see some issues.
Josh Allen would be. I would
what I'm
jump
saying.
out the motherfucking roof of any house I'm in
that's
if you
what I'm
took
saying.
Josh Allen too.
There's
You know
so
what I
much
mean?
defensive
So,
talent at the front end of this draft. I'm not going to panic if we don't get Bosa.
I will not panic if we don't get Bosa.
And I have some issues with
And
Bosa.
I promise you we won't, because you know why? The 49ers are going to fucking take Bosa. There's no doubt about that.
They need to.
Yeah,
Now they lost Reuben Foster, so they might
Take a
shock
linebacker.
you
Josh Allen.
and take Josh Allen.
They might take Josh Allen.
So, and all these guys that predict the draft, including us, we got
Always wrong.
We got a similar record
We're
to Mel
always
Kiper
wrong.
at this point. Like, it's impossible to predict, is what I'm trying to tell you.
It's Bosa. It's
Kenny
Bosa,
might be the only
Allen,
right person
Keenan
I know.
Williams, Clelin Ferrell. That's who you got.
Those are the names you need to
Those
know.
are the names you need to
That's
fucking
right.
figure
That's right.
out.
That's right.
And you know what? If we got any one of the combination of those four guys, I would not be sad.
I feel you.
Here's
I
how it
trust-
is right
trust
now.
me.
If it falls to us in a good way, and this draft is pretty flush in these positions, we need a wide receiver, we need a defensive end, and we need a linebacker.
Yep.
And we can do all of that in round one
That's true.
and have another 2 days of drafting.
Kenny, you text me and was like, if we get A, B, C in the first round, we good. And I was with you. Josh Allen, Keenan Williams, and who else did you say?
The wide receiver.
Yeah, N'Keal Harry.
yeah.
If we can get
Harry.
all them
Harry.
in the first round, that's good. 'Cause
That's
You
great.
know what?
That's
Everybody
It's a
talk
beautiful
about-
thing, bro.
And you know what?
It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, let's talk about. Let me ask you something, Che.
Yeah.
Trading back. How do you feel about that? Because you know what, bro, I'm fucking cool on trading back, bro.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
serious than a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking trade out of no pick.
Yeah.
Pick the motherfucking player where you at right now. Because guess what? Dallas and Chicago's picks ain't gonna be high. They gonna be low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be players there. N'Keal Harry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Josh Allen is to me a late first round pick.
Right.
He's not going to be an early first round pick. He's a late first round pick.
Right.
So your number 2 or 3 pick that you get, you need to hit on that.
Yeah.
And then you can pick these other players that's
Yeah.
going to be there right in your lap. What you think, bruh?
I agree, man. I agree. I don't like the trade back idea unless you're talking about like 1 or 2 spots max, right? If you say like let's say the Raiders finished number 2 pick, and you talk about them trading back to 3 or 4, and they get an extra pick out of it, then okay, right? But if you go out of 5, no.
So you don't want to trade out of the top 5.
Out of top 5, no, because like you said, our pick is going to be the highest pick we got in the first round, right? Chicago and Dallas, their pick is going to be much lower than ours.
Oh, yeah.
Much
Absolutely.
lower.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Rub it in.
So
Rub that seasoning
it is
in.
what it is, bro. It is what it
Marinate
is.
shit out of
It
that.
is what it is.
And you know what? I thought like that today too. But go ahead, Che. I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a chance to trade back 1 spot, 2 spots, and still still you have a top 5 number 1 or first round draft pick, and maybe you pick up a 2. If someone's that desperate, they trade away a 2 to move up 2 spots. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
That ain't terrible. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Why don't you get on the mic right here, dog?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'll
what's
get
your
on the
name,
mic.
sir? What's your name?
My name's Jason.
Jason, you can stand up.
I'm
Yeah,
standing
stand up,
dog.
stand up, stand up. I see you
Hey, you know
crouched
what?
over.
We came all the way from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
That's what's up.
Are you
to come
serious?
see the Raiders kick some motherfucking ass
Yeah!
today against them goddamn heartless Chiefs.
That's what's up.
We came all the
That's
way
what
to
I'm
see
talking
this
about.
game,
Yeah.
right?
That's right.
Is this your
From fucking Canada?
Is this your first home game, sir?
No, sir. I've been here once before.
What
you go.
What game was that?
Raiders Dolphins about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Might I ask what the outcome of that game was?
Raiders lose.
We're about
Okay.
to change that
Are we
look
about
for you.
I feel it.
We're about to change
You
that
know
luck
what?
for you.
Fuck Kareem Hunt.
There you go.
And fuck the Chiefs.
I like it.
Am I right or am I right?
I like
Fuck
your
the
energy.
Chiefs.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Kareem Hunt is not a Chief anymore, though. But fuck the
I know.
Chiefs.
And you know what? Did
That's
you hear
true.
his interview today? Did you guys see the interview?
No.
No.
So he did a whole interview today with Lisa Salters. This is breaking
breaking news.
breaking news.
news.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first.
Dun, 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 dun.
By the fans.
Breaking news. He did a great interview with Lisa Salters where he said, and I quote, "I was in the wrong. I fucked up."
Yeah.
He lied to the Chiefs organization. He
Yeah.
lied to the owner. They knew about this before.
Yeah. Of
And he
course.
lied. And he lied. And he said, no, it was nothing. And that's why they released him.
Yeah.
This
Because he lied.
He lied.
Yeah.
And, you can't trust a guy. You can't trust a guy. Fuck him. Get out.
Yeah.
Fuck the Chiefs.
he just said out.
Out.
I guarantee
That's
you
that
won't be
Canada-
saying that if we
that's
pick
that
him up on the
Canada
waiver
accent.
That's
wire.
that Canada
I'm
swag.
actually, hey guys, truth be told,
Yeah.
I'm a Redskins guy.
Oh! What the fuck is going
shut
on
the
here?
mic,
Take
Drop
that
the mic.
microphone away from
You
that.
need
Get
to
the
drop the
microphone
mic right
away.
now.
Hey, Chikai Wo.
How do
No,
you,
wait, hold
how
on,
did
hold
you
on.
allow this to happen?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
All right. We have. Hold on. Pause.
Pause.
We have Officer Carol here.
Officer Carol.
Carol. It's
Hey,
your,
why are you trying to steal my mic, man?
There you go.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
First
the
of all,
police is trying to do something good for a change.
First-
Get that man that mic. Let
Y'all
him
are
talk
gonna
that.
have to
Let him do his
Hey,
thing, man.
all it takes is
wanna
a
see a
couple
battle.
cops to show up
Hold
and
on.
they steal the mic from the
Hold
guy.
on. Hold on. Don't say for a change. Look, on the regular, cops do mostly good. It's the only bad ones you see on the news. Y'all deserve more credit because I appreciate my local police
Round of
officer.
clicks for the
I
cops.
do.
Round of
A
clicks.
lot of you guys are cool.
Round of clicks
Hella
for the
cool. I
cops.
work with the cops. A lot of you
Round of
guys are out there trying to do the right thing. I appreciate that. You need to be on the news more. That's the problem.
We need to be. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I want to open up the paper one day and read "Cop Saves the Day." How come I don't read that? That's
right.
not your fault.
If you get a chance, just go to the Barbershop Forum. We do a lot of that on the
Really?
On Channel 2.
what's up.
You go to
That's
Channel
what's
2,
up.
you look at the Barbershop Forum, or go to our Facebook page or Twitter. We highlight a lot of the stuff that we do. Even if you go to the Sheriff's Office website, you can see a lot of the great things we're doing.
That's
even
what's
on
up.
our Facebook page.
That's what's
Okay?
up.
So,
We appreciate you.
It's a lot of great stuff going on.
Yeah,
And trust me, you're going to see a change in law enforcement. You're going to see a lot more positive things. So.
That's great.
That's what we're
love
looking
that.
forward to, man.
That's beautiful.
Importantly,
Thanks,
the
bro.
Raiders.
There you
Raiders.
go.
Go Raiders. Go
Go
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah.
More importantly, fuck the Chiefs.
If you could put one of these stickers on your squad car, that'd be great.
I gave her.
Hey, can I just
She got
say
it.
one thing? As
Yes.
a fucking person from Canada
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with this podcast, but I love podcasts. Did you not see the fucking microphone control I had with that interview I
That was
gave
You did
beautiful.
well. You did
That
well.
was beautiful, bro.
What's your name
Lisa
again,
Salters.
sir?
Jason?
Jason, you're
appreciate
now a
you.
roving reporter, Jason.
Thank you. If you guys need me to check in from the Edmonton Eskimos game,
He's Lisa Salters.
yeah. Hey, whoa.
Hey, no, wait. Well, this is the generation
more
where
saying
we
I'm
don't
like a
care
Mike
about
Tirico.
gender.
I'm the white Mike
right?
Tirico.
Wait,
Yeah.
we don't care about
White
gender in
Tirico?
this generation,
You're white
right?
You're white
Right?
Tirico.
Right?
You guys
White
are great.
Tirico.
You guys are great. Well, I'm White Tirico.
White Tirico reporting live.
White Tirico. You guys are awesome. Fucking
You too,
A1.
brother. You
Love it,
too, man.
Love it. Hey, I'm having a shot at Jim Beam too.
He's taking a
There you
shot.
go.
He's doing a swig.
Do a shot, bro.
Oh, straight down the hatch.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
Love
for
you too,
ending
brother.
Alex Smith's career. We appreciate you.
Hey, give me the mic. That was to the day. That was to the day. Theismann's leg injury.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you know what?
and
That's
he
right.
was in the building.
That's
that
right.
Day.
Oh, that's right. That's
Is that
right.
not
That's
fucky or is that not
fucking
fucky?
scary.
He
That's
was in the
scary.
building.
That's
He was
something
covering the
bro.
game. Right?
He was there.
Correct. Hey,
Hey, you're AFC.
Fucking
we're
Joe
NFC.
Boo up in this
It's all
bitch.
good.
chicken bone.
We can rap.
hey, but we NFL fans too, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's that real
right.
Chucky. That's
Yeah.
a child's play, bro.
That's right. It's all
right,
about
man.
the story.
That's that motherfucking child's play, bro.
Yeah. My homie over here is foaming at the mouth. What's
wow,
happening,
he's
bro?
got a serpent around his neck.
Ah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. NW, he's got that New World Order.
What you gonna do when the
Pillaging podcast of the Raider Nation destroys you.
All right, brother. Yeah, brother.
Hell yeah,
Bring it, brother.
I gotta walk him to wire.
Yeah.
His energy out.
That's what I'm talking about,
He
baby.
was on a coffee high. Was he on the coffee? Did he have a coffee gin or
That
something?
was the Serpent Master right there.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Oh, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Hogan sent me this belt on Thursday. He designed this for me because I'm a Raider.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Hey, put
man,
this
that's
sticker
awesome,
on
man.
your belt.
Hollywood
Put
Hogan
that
right
sticker
there.
on your
Right
belt.
there, bro.
Wow, bro.
God damn.
What's your name, sir? Malcolm.
Yeah.
Malcolm, how long have you been a Raider fan?
Since 1972, I was 9 years old. My dad bought me my first Oakland Raider jacket. I was in first grade and at the J.C. Penney Mall at Sun Valley Mall. And I've enjoyed being a Raider fan ever since.
You're amazing, sir. I love your energy. How many?
Just turned 55 like Dan Connors and Matt Millen.
And you're a big NWO fan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite NWO wrestler?
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Wolfpack?
I love the Wolfpack. I'm best friends with Steve Morton, the Stinger. Ow!
Yeah.
There you go.
Sir, I hope you have a fantastic day. Can you say "Go Raiders" with me? Go
Defense! 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 All day long! Go! Oakland Raiders! Only in Oakland!
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about,
If you
baby.
could have saw his energy, you would be fucking pumped
Man.
right
I'm fucking
now.
juiced right now.
You
I'm
can see
juiced
this
right
man's
now.
energy
I'm
right
hyped
now.
up now.
You'll be
I'm
fucking
hyped up.
pumped. I'm ready to jump
Fucking
off the
juiced.
top
Yeah.
of the fucking stadium right now. You know what I'm saying? You fucking got us pumped right now,
It
baby.
looks like he's got
You know?
shirts to hawk.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Get us a win today, guys.
He's got the NWO shirts.
Malcolm is pumped up right now. We got the final countdown in the background.
Yep.
This is perfect.
Come on, Malcolm.
let's take a
let's
picture.
get a shot with Malcolm.
Yeah,
you,
here we go. We're gonna take a
Might I
selfie.
suggest a video? This is interesting. Raider Roo showing complete composure right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raider Roo doing a great job. Shout out to Raider Roo.
Get your ass in the kitchen
Part of
right
the
now.
production
Yeah.
crew today.
If you follow us on Twitter, make sure you follow Raider Roo. He's out there hanging out with us. Make sure you follow Only One Checkers as well.
Yeah.
You know, we don't just get production from content. We get production from beers.
Oh.
Yeah.
We get production from joints.
It's a lot. Oh.
We get production from vodka. We get production from the fans. Food.
This episode sponsored
You know.
by the Oakland Police Department.
No, the Alameda County Sheriff's Department.
There you go. Thank you.
more.
Thank
One
you.
more.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
those sheriffs were hella cool.
Yeah, those sheriffs are cool, man. I'm telling you, your average cop is cool, man. Your average cop is cool. Don't let him catch you slipping, though.
Yeah, that's right. Make
Don't let
sure
him
you
catch you slipping.
keep your business in line.
Because he or she is just doing his job.
That's right.
Hey, don't get caught slipping, bro.
But it's true. It's true. I'm not going to reset
on
the
you.
point I make.
No,
Give the good cops some credit. There's some cool-ass cops out there trying to do the right thing. You got to appreciate it. That's got to be a scary fucking job.
It is.
Yeah, man.
My
Yeah.
Don't be a pussy if you take one. You know, the most people that take the. All right.
Thank
all right,
you.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm not going to start.
But thank you.
I'm
Hey.
not going to start.
But thank
You
you.
know what I mean? Yeah.
I agree with you. I know exactly where you're going with that.
One more thing. Okay, they took us on national TV next Sunday night, and the Pittsburgh-Oakland Raider game rivalry is the best damn ever in the NFL.
You're absolutely right. Drop the mic.
So NFL, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
Yeah.
Man, can I get somebody over here to wipe down this equipment?
That was like a waterfall.
Hey,
Hey,
Bro,
he made
hey,
good time with his
bro.
airtime, didn't he?
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Bro. Yo. That
Malcolm.
he has trained
That guy was all about it.
for this motherfucking day.
Yeah.
Today, bro, to come on the Pillaging podcast
Don't.
and throw down, bro. He threw down today.
Just add. Personal.
That dude did more prep than I did coming on this podcast.
Martin.
Oh,
That's my man right there. That's my man.
Yep.
If you know what we're saying, then you know I'm giving this my man respect. If you know
laughing with you, not at you, baby.
If you know what movie I'm referencing, then you're not offended right now. The rest of you need to educate yourself. The joke's on you, Jack.
Watch some motherfucking movies.
The joke's on you, Jack.
Watch some motherfucking movies.
Are we gonna address this pig that's spinning in front of my face like all day?
Oh, look at that.
So, all
That
right.
motherfucker turned a different
I'm
color
sorry,
now, bro.
it just keeps going around.
That motherfucker's not a wetito anymore, man.
To our left, there was a delicious-looking suckling pig with a ramrod shoved directly up its ass.
And it took a hammer to get it up that
It took a hammer to get it up that ass.
and we're pretty sure that it has a KFC Chiefs emblem on the side.
It might.
Yeah.
I think it was branded.
Yeah,
for
branded
today.
for sure. For sure.
For sure. So let's keep it moving, man. This is Miles' brother, I know, because he looks exactly like Miles. Are you Miles' brother? What's up, bro?
Yeah. Get on the
That was a
mic.
good call.
You trying to
This
stay
is
on the
like a hand over
slender?
the mic.
Or
Come
what's
here,
up?
brother.
Come here, brother.
You trying to stay on the slender? Or what's up? Come say what's up, man.
How you doing?
What's up, Kaz? How you doing, brother?
All right. How you doing?
Good. Where'd you come from today?
Fall River, Massachusetts.
Fall River,
Yeah.
right there in New England Patriots country.
I know.
What's it like
fuck
living
those
there?
guys.
It's awful.
Fuck those guys, by the way.
How many days a week do you rock your Raiders
They're
gear?
the worst fans ever.
I know.
Thank you.
I know. My brother and my actually, I almost said brother-in-law. Goddamn. My father-in-law is a motherfucking New England Patriots fan, man.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
My own mother is a Patriots
Oh, no.
fan.
Ah!
My mom is a
That's
deep
awful.
Patriots fan.
I
She's
just-
from Boston.
I just want to point out that I
and
rescued
heavy.
this man
Yes,
from the
he
darkness.
Did. He did. I was in the middle of a Patriots Niners pit.
Oh my God, that's the worst pit
And we're
ever,
going to
bro.
talk about that a little bit later.
Oh,
Put a pin in that.
Please do.
Shit.
What's your name, sir?
Miles.
Miles. How many Raider games have you been to?
Probably 5 or 6.
Are you the
This is
Miles?
my first home game, though.
This is your first home game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trip you out right now because I have a friend named Miles who's from Southern California, from San Diego.
Okay.
And he told me he was sending his brother to our tailgate today because we know Miles. We're cool with Miles.
okay.
I thought you were his brother because you look like Miles, and you're telling me now that your name is Miles and
Yeah.
you're coming from where?
That's
Fall
fucking
River,
crazy.
Massachusetts.
That's crazy.
And you're on the mic right now because you were standing right there, and I said, "Is that Miles' brother?" And you saw me say Miles, and you said you looked at
I
me,
am
and I was like,
Miles.
and you were like, "I am Miles." I was like, but
He's like, what the fuck is this guy, psychic?
Hey, why does California have some beautiful shit like Fall Rivers? You know
Fall
what I mean?
Rivers.
Fall
Right,
Rivers,
right,
Massachusetts.
right.
Where the fuck is Fall Rivers,
It's on the Rhode Island border.
Massachusetts? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out some shit. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Miles, you've been to 5 or 6 Raider games. What's your record? Coming to
I think
games.
we won 1 in Tennessee.
Jesus Christ. It's a good time to come today because
Wait,
you
but
really
how
don't
many
make a
ho-
difference.
How many home games?
You really don't make a
This is
difference.
my first one.
Then
So
this
you
is a
flew-
win.
You flew out here. You flew
Yeah.
all the
This
way
is
out
a
here
win.
from Fall-
Yeah.
Okay.
First home game.
Absolutely.
I see you.
This is a win. This is a win, Miles.
I hope so.
This is a win.
Hey,
Either way,
hey,
right?
you
First home
came,
game, bro.
You came to one game that we about to sneak a fucking win out this
I hope
week.
so. That'd
They
be
whole
awesome. We beat
they
the
whole
Chiefs.
team head is fucked up right
I
now.
know. I hope
You know what
so.
I'm saying? They whole team head is fucked up. We got it. We got you. You here in Oakland. Enjoy
Absolutely.
it.
Thank you.
Enjoy this experience.
Enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. And I'd be remiss if I didn't get our man Raider Roo. Raider Roo, you were here bright and early, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as you got it as soon as I could. I had to wait for Bart though.
Like a damn
Yeah.
champion.
He's been putting in
But then I was
work.
lost a little bit, but you helped me out, Kenny. I appreciate it.
Row A or lot A, row 4.
I knew I was close, but I wasn't exactly sure where it was.
You're pretty close. We would love a trash bag, Miss Service Lady. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. She's
Thank
handing
you
out free
so
trash
much.
bags because
Thank
she
you so
cares.
much. Oh,
and a
thank you
recycle
so
bag.
much.
We love
Yeah,
that. Anyways, Raider Roo, how many? Where you from, man?
Originally, I'm from Sacramento, right up the road in 80
Okay.
in California, but I live in Logan, Utah now.
And you listen to the show.
I listen to the show almost every week. Driving my forklift it helps me get through my 12-hour shift.
I love that, man. I work long shifts too. I listen to a lot of podcasts too. I don't listen to our podcast, but I do. But I listen to it live, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
You know,
In the studio.
yeah. So, how did you find us?
I believe you followed me on Twitter first, and I followed you back, and since then I've been listening and checking it out. And
You goddamn right.
You
He had the word Raider there, and it was just meant to be.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you, brother. So, How many home games have you been to this year? Is this your first home game this
I
year?
don't know the exact numbers, like 7 or 8 total.
This year from Utah?
I'm originally from California. But
But this year, how many games
this
have you
year,
been to?
I'm on the first one this year.
Okay.
And I missed last year, but the 2 years before that, me and my boys came out.
That's nice. Have you been to an away game?
Yeah, I've been to Tennessee twice, Jacksonville, and Kansas City.
So tell my friends here who have never been to an away game what the atmosphere is like in an away stadium.
It's definitely different, and especially when we win and you get to walk out that stadium with the Raiders.
Yeah.
And you get to do that in their away stadium.
Yeah.
And everyone looking at you all pissed off, but they can say.
You got that
It's
W
a
in
great
Tennessee.
feeling.
You got that W in Tennessee.
Yeah. So I saw a W and an L in Tennessee. Oddly enough, with Jamarcus Russell, a W in Kansas City.
Oh, right.
But Matt Castle was the quarterback, and Todd Haley mismanaged the clock at the end of the first half.
Okay, I remember
But
that.
we pulled that out.
Yep.
And then it was a loss in Jacksonville, and Del Rio was the coach with Jaguars at the time.
Yeah.
And they got a touchdown. They clearly only got 1 foot down.
Yeah.
And you saw on like NFL films later, Del Rio saying he didn't get it, but we're good with it, kind of thing. So, but that was a high scoring affair.
Yeah. All right.
You know, that's how it goes sometimes.
You love those game memories, right?
What's that?
Those are the games you remember.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I took my oldest son to that one, his first one.
Yeah.
But he didn't stick with it. But my 13-year-old now, who's my 4th oldest son.
Wow.
He's into it for real. He comes with me now and he watches. I catch him watching YouTube videos, 1980s Raiders clips.
Damn, look at you, Rue. You're out there working 12-hour shifts, raising 4 kids.
6 total.
Oh, hey.
6 total.
All boys.
6 total.
Yeah.
Going to away games, making it out to home games, doing the goddamn thing.
And going
right.
to
Raider Nation for life,
Afghanistan
baby.
twice.
And going to Afghanistan
And going to
twice.
Afghanistan twice
Iraq,
to represent
Iraq twice.
Iraq.
Yep.
or Iraq.
Iraq.
I'm sorry, Iraq
Yeah.
twice
What branch were you in,
to
sir?
represent our country.
Yeah, it was wild. It was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. We appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
man.
We really
thank you guys.
appreciate it.
Yeah, hang out here all day, man. We got you covered.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. And anybody who hasn't been by, you should come by sometime.
Come by.
For sure.
Yeah, come by. We're going to fire up their grill here in a little
That
bit.
sounds good.
If you want to pass the mic back to my man, I got some questions
All right, thank
for,
you very
for
much. Have
him,
a good
too.
one.
Thank you, man. Hang out. Be with us. Be family. You got it. So, Brian, right now, everyone's on hiatus. Everyone's taking a whizzer.
Hiatus. They're all on hiatus.
Yeah. They're all features on your album Hiatus.
Exactly.
So, you're a good friend of mine. We go back a long ways.
Very, 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 very long ways.
A long time ago. When I first met you, you were, for some reason, mouthing or actually rapping the lyrics to You Be Illin'.
We were in 7th grade homeroom class.
Yes.
And I didn't know anybody because I just moved to town, and you didn't know anybody because you just came from a private school.
Yeah.
And we both ended up in public.
Hold on, time out, because
Okay.
we have a lot of listeners that like to form opinions.
Okay, yeah.
Based on what they hear.
Sure.
I didn't go to just any private school.
No. It wasn't. It
All right.
wasn't anything hoity-toity.
My private
by
school
any
was full of
means.
a bunch of like weird losers and misfits, and
Yeah.
it was inside of a skating
It
rink.
was in the skate arena, so their PE class was skating.
And we didn't wear uniforms.
Yeah, it was bizarre.
So it was like 1984 in the peak of the roller skate era,
Yeah,
and I was having a good
it
time.
was strange.
My grade school years were way better than anybody else's.
Yeah,
It was a good time.
yeah. It was weird, but
We had-
anyway, so
yeah.
we both ended
Okay.
up at public school together.
Yes.
I had just moved to the area, so I didn't really know anybody. And we were in homeroom together, and I was trying to make myself feel comfortable, so I went to what I knew, which was Run DMC.
Run DMC at the time.
And I started just spitting You Be Illin' because I was bored and I didn't know what else to do.
What was this? This is about 1987, 1988?
No,
89?
It's later than that.
We were
Yeah,
freshmen in 91.
89.
89.
It's probably somewhere around there. Late
Yeah.
80s. But I just thought it was a funny song, and I was just being goofy in class, and I didn't really know anybody. So
Right.
this dude sits down next to me, And about halfway through the first verse, he just kicks in and starts
I was
doing...
I think I said, hey, yo, is this Kentucky Fried?
Yeah, it was like I was doing Run and he was doing DMC immediately. That was our meeting. That's how we met.
That was it.
That's how we met. And it was bizarre in the middle of nowhere. And ever since then, we've been attached at the hip.
Smash cut to a few years later.
Yeah.
When we're walking through an underground tunnel to go watch CB4.
Oh.
Yep.
And we see them on the big screen.
Yep.
Taking turns being Run DMC.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I wonder how many
us.
friendships were evolved out of that kind of a situation.
Well, yeah, and then we've been rapping and rhyming together ever since. It's never ended.
Ever since. Much respect to you.
Absolutely.
And your artistry is spilling over now into the visual arts, much like Che.
Yeah.
And you do these geometrical landscapes, I'm going to call them. Geometrical 3D psychedelic landscapes.
I call them psychedelic Mandelas, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's exactly what the fuck they are, bro.
And then
Beautiful.
I do some other just kind of freestyle stuff, but I mean the basis is geometry. I've really been into math.
Yeah.
And I'm learning computer programming and computer science right now, so I'm kind of trying to work it all together and do art, computers, and all that.
So last night we were watching a documentary. Hip Hop Evolution is the series on Netflix. The second season just dropped. The first episode of that season was the South. And this wasn't the South. They covered the South at a time
before the South.
Before Outkast?
Pre-Dungeon Family, right? Pre-LaFace Records
exactly.
South is what they're talking
Old
about. So
South.
we're talking about Luke Skywalker. We're talking about
Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys, which is Rap-A-Lot Records.
Yeah.
Right.
And that movement, right? That movement right there. So
early South.
I wasn't a big 2 Live Crew fan. I mean,
I was.
It made
I
me
was too.
It made me want to go home and watch the one porno I had hidden. That's what it made me want to do. I was like,
"Ooh, Me So Horny" was their best song. That was when they came out with that. That's when they was like
and
doing
they had
their thing.
do what diddy diddy dum diddy do.
What about
just
hey, we
I
want
just
some.
liked it.
That was nice. But "Ooh, Me So Horny" was their best song.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was
for sure.
rebellious. My parents didn't want me to, so I did.
That's right.
What it was,
And it was
about.
that.
That's right.
And I was mostly
And it was the right time.
I was mostly listening in headphones at your house.
Yep.
Which is also where I saw
Yep.
my first porno. But
Hey,
you know
and
what?
that's why
Hell
we're not
yeah.
using real
You know what?
names
A
today.
logic. While we're on the subject,
Yep.
this is one of my favorite stories.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, you need to
Yep.
hear this too, Kane.
This is a good one.
When we were kids, and everybody had this teacher. We had this teacher, and I'll leave his name out of it. He was the drama teacher, the theater teacher. And me and you were involved in productions. We've always
sir.
been producing something.
I lived in the theater in high school.
Same. We used to sneak up on the catwalk and skip periods up there and
Yep.
just chill and write rhymes and shit.
I had keys.
shit.
He used to send me on donut runs during class. And actually handed me his keys.
You've been a part of the production crew, baby.
Yeah, I was in it. I was in it
For years. Me and this
forever.
guy, this is my brother right here. Forget
Yep.
about it. Like,
That's what's up.
so, like growing up, the myth was that this teacher was a bit of a perv.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, full disclaimer: if the kids are in the car right now, first
Was
of
this
all,
a woman
you
teacher?
might want to turn it
it's
off.
too late.
Was this a 23-year-old woman teacher?
No.
And you live.
Nah, he's a he. It's a he, bro.
Think more like Old Man in the Sea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Old man
yeah.
in the sea.
Yeah, he looked kind of like
He looked chill, bro.
grizzly.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He was chill. He was funny and sarcastic. He wasn't like weird. He was
That
pretty cool.
that motherfucker looked like Poseidon.
No, he was cool.
He was cool.
He was totally
He was cool.
I liked
He
him.
was cool. One of my
He was a
favorite
good
teachers
guy.
for sure. So the rumor is that this dude had accidentally rolled out the TV cart. The kids from my generation know the meaning of the TV cart.
Yeah, the TV.
They rolled out the TV cart and he meant to show a video of Romeo and Juliet, and when he pushed play, it was hardcore pornography. Okay, that was the rumor.
That rumor.
That was
That's
the
a
rumor.
motherfucking legend.
The other rumor was that he had these porn tapes stashed all around the theater.
It was like a kind of treasure hunt. You had to
So-
go find the tape.
One day, we have a prop room, right? We got a prop room in the theater, and the prop room's kind of located in a weird spot. There's sort of a lean-to that's attached to the wall, and you had to take a ladder to the top of that lean-to.
Oh yeah, you had to go all the way up this huge ladder
Yeah.
into this like side cave.
The prop room was on the second floor, but there wasn't a second floor. So you had to use this lean-to to access it. We'd go up there and we'd check out like the different lighting
We'd just
gels.
hang out and
we'd hang out.
like flip out gels and just focus lights.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, you had access to this huge prop storage,
Right.
Yeah.
which had all kinds of stupid shit to play with.
And you were up there on your own one day.
Yep, and I was up there just kind
I
of
don't ask no questions,
surveying the
Doc.
scene, right? And so I come across this little shoebox,
No pun intended.
on a shelf, and I pull it out and I open it up,
Uh-oh.
and there is a VHS tape with a red X written
Oh!
on it. Not even on the label. It was a red Sharpie on the black.
All the way through the
And I
tape.
knew that was suspect.
All the way through the tape from corner to corner.
Right. And I said,
Right now. We're podcasting right
yeah,
now.
this is live right now, ladies.
Come again?
Wait a minute. What's up? Here,
Get
let
on
me-
the mic.
Get
Get
on
on
the
the
mic.
mic.
She's
Get on
speaking to
the
the
mic.
mic.
So the running back for the Chiefs is out.
Yeah.
So we actually might win this game. Maybe we have a little chance.
And what's your name?
Come closer to the mic, baby girl.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, there
We're
you
gonna
go.
win.
We're
What's your
gonna
name
win.
though? What's your name though?
Back it up.
My name is Rachel.
But you had a lot to say before we got the mic closer to you, so
Yeah.
come on, spit that out,
Rachel,
baby.
Rachel wants to be
Spit it
shy
out.
right now.
Put it on there.
Rachel was in my grill like 30
Yeah,
seconds
dude.
ago. Like, what?
Yeah, you
Podcast,
came over
what,
here
what?
like you came down and now you want to get dirty with it. You know what I mean? Put the mic closer to you, baby girl. Speak up. Let's hear
We're gonna
you.
win. That's it. Period.
We're going to win. You know what? That's all that matters. Just win, baby.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I want to recommend you guys a podcast called Just Win Ladies.
There
Just
you
win,
go.
ladies.
Make sure you check
Hey,
that out.
check out Just Win Ladies.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
Okay,
I
right back to it.
immediately after said period found my man Nose. Sorry. My man Kenny.
That works too.
We're
That
gonna
works
cut
too.
that.
There
We're
you
gonna
go.
cut that out.
No, that works too.
You gotta understand, I'm dealing-
That's the real. That's the real
I'm
right
dealing
there,
with
though.
nicknames that go 25 years back, so I'm gonna try to code switch this. But
No, they know who Nose Lorats
Okay,
is.
all
They
right,
know.
good.
They know who makes the beat
that's
on the
my
show.
man Nose. All right. So,
By the way, hold on, pause. I know we're all over the place. This is going sideways, but pause. The intro to this show, that funky shit.
that beat
The
we made
man
together.
that's talking right now is the man that produced that beat with
Yeah.
me.
Oh.
Yeah. That was me and Kenny at our best.
To reset this, you're up in the prop room chilling. You find the shoebox, the tape with the red X on it.
Yep. I find you later, and I said, I found some shit. We got to find out what this is.
I said lunch is coming up.
Yep. And then we had an open campus, so we just
Yeah.
left,
Dip to the house.
went home,
Dip to the house real quick.
popped it in, and it was indeed the legendary
The name of the video was called Backdoor to Hollywood.
Backdoor to Hollywood.
This was
I like it. I like it.
this was
I like it.
1993, 94-ish.
Yeah, right around there.
is
Right
that
around there.
Yeah.
It's a
There
talented
was
dude.
no-
Hey,
you
I'm sitting
couldn't-
next to a talented motherfucker
Oh, no, yeah,
right now.
You
know what I'm
couldn't
saying?
go find internet porn. Like, you had to find it in a hedge somewhere, and
Yeah.
it was, like, grimy.
Yeah.
This was, like, authentic, straight out of the fucking teacher's catalog.
And to circle back, how he got on the porn tip, to circle back to 2 Live Crew, we learned last night that 2 Live Crew is actually from California.
That's
LA
right.
Crew.
2 Live Crew is actually from California. Luke Skywalker was in Miami at the time, but 2 Live Crew was actually from California.
Yep.
Two Live Crew. Hey, listen.
I'm
when
claiming
Two
him
Live
as a
Crew,
West Coast-
when
West
Two
Coast
Live.
act.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. No. This your time, bro. Get your thing in, man. I just want to add something to that real quick, and then go ahead.
I want to hear your thoughts on 2 Live Crew.
2 Live Crew was the second coming to Too Short when I was growing up. You know what I mean?
Right on. Yeah.
They had. And I don't mean to disrespect you, Too Short, but they lyrics was a little bit better than yours. You know what I mean? And they shit was coming from Miami. You know, and then they had the videos on MTV with all the like the chicks with the swimming, you saw the ocean and the beautiful, know, and then they got the ooh me so hard, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying?
One of my favorite Too Short lyrics. People talk shit about my slow ass rhyming. I don't give a fuck because it bought these diamonds.
Hey, look, Too Short is my boy. I know Too Short personally. So, but I'm gonna say that Luke Skywalker was the second coming of that. I think Too Short was the beginning. You can't.
They happen
think
around the
about
same time.
this type of rap music, porno style rap music, unless you mention Too Short.
Shout out to Cool
that
Keith.
shit was from Oakland, California. You know what I mean? So when Luke came out with his little style of rap and his crew, 2 Live crew, we jumped, Oakland niggas jumped right on top of that shit because we was like, ooh, me so horny. Yeah, we was good. You know what I'm saying? We was good with that. And then they even had their first little single. I can't think of the name of it, but their first single was better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Who, 2 Live Crew?
2 Live Crew.
Before Me So Horny?
Before Me So Horny.
They said they had that one, Throw the D?
Yeah,
throw the D. Yeah, throw that D.
Yeah.
That's right. That was the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like a new coming of like the world has accepted sexual rap as being a content as part of the music industry.
Now pump the brakes on the word accepted, because we were just talking too last night, the conversation we had, in the Straight Outta Compton movie and the documentaries, they show NWA catching a lot of flack for the lyrics, but as a child I remembered 2 Live Crew taking the majority of the heat for hip-hop as a whole. And that was a part of the show last night is Luke Skywalker was actually federally indicted on his lyrics, on the basis of the content of his lyrics. If he had lost that trial,
that would have been it.
That would have set precedent. That would have been case law for all hip-hop albums going forward. You would have heard 0 explicit content on records after that.
I remember that.
He lost.
I remember that.
And he appealed, and he won that shit.
That's right.
And because of it, and I was not a 2 Live Crew fan. You all were. I get it. It's cool. The music was hype. But the fact that he did that, Luke Skywalker is a fucking G. In my book.
Luke Skywalker is a G. And a lot of these people that don't understand Luke Skywalker, he been back in the day since 1983, 82. This dude been out here, man.
Luke broke down walls, and Luke broke down some walls.
But you know what though? He broke down walls. He broke down walls. Hey, but hold on. He broke down walls. But I'm from Oakland, California, and Too Short was rapping like that in 1980, in 1981. Before there was a Luke Skywalker.
That's right.
So
that's right.
Obviously, Luke Skywalker got a hold to some Too Short tapes.
I feel you.
And expanded his knowledge.
And Luke had club and radio connections. Too Short was selling that shit right out of the trunk.
That's true.
Too Short,
right out of the
bro,
trunk.
I grew up in Oakland. You know what I mean? I grew up in Oakland, and I grew up not too far from where Too Short was fucking doing his thing, bro. East Oakland. We from East Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
East Point Mall. He always talk about East Point Mall.
East my mall.
Yeah.
East my mall,
East
man.
my mall, yeah.
East my mall, man. We've been doing this thing since 1980.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when Luke Skywalker came out, we was receptive to that.
My
you know goodness.
Yeah.
And so it was a thing.
It was a thing. Man, that was the era of hip hop. Man, it seems so long ago, brother. So much has changed.
Much has changed.
We see hip hop now in like breakfast commercials and shit.
But you know what? Biggie and Tupac, well, especially I want to say Biggie, and Biggie took like the pimping game into like, I got money, I'm wearing Gucci, I'm wearing furs, you know what I'm saying? Like Pac was like the thug, like I'm thug life, like nigga, this is where we come from, the struggle, you know what I'm saying? We come from the dirt, and this is how we make it, and this is how the struggle is for us. But then Biggie was more or less like East Coast. East Coast has always been like, oh, we driving Audis. Way back in the day when like Dana Dane was rapping.
Dana Dane, bro.
Dana Dane was rapping. They was talking about driving Audis. They was talking about driving Audis. They was talking about driving cars that niggas in California wasn't even thinking about driving. The New York put the bling
bling on rap.
They did.
You know what I'm saying?
They did.
And then the West Coast followed it up with like, nigga, we got more bling out here than y'all. This is how we do it. We gangster though.
Yeah.
This is how we do it, and we gangster.
Yeah.
Hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
The interesting thing is at that time, Bad Boy had another artist signed named Craig Mack.
Oh!
Who had a big hit. He had a hit that put Bad Boy on the map. And he was laughing at Puff for all that shit. Like, Puff wearing suits to the office, and he was laughing at him. He's like, what are you wearing suits for? Where are we going? Is there a wedding? Is there a wedding? Craig Mack took the exit.
That motherfucking tucks off.
And then on the second record, Craig Mack is lifting champagne glasses in videos.
That's right.
But the record wasn't cutting it. It wasn't Bad Boy no more. Craig Mack eventually found the church. He kept rapping. I love him for that. And then he passed away a few years ago. So rest in peace to Craig Mack.
Rest in peace, Craig Mack.
But that whole vein at that time is another commentary about hip hop that we'll have a conversation about, because we need to explore that too. As a hip hop fan, as a tried and true, both of us, all of us here at the table, on the Crow's Nest, the new podcast that we are spinning off into, our second podcast.
Yeah,
I know those of you listening right now tune in for a Raiders podcast, and we've been woofing a lot of side stories. Tune into the Crow's Nest, because conversations like this, we're gonna get deep into it. You know
one
what I
of
mean?
a kind, baby. They're one of a kind.
Because to get on that,
we're all Raiders fans, but we're friends for a reason.
That's right.
The shit goes deeper than that. Deeper than that.
Way
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
deeper than that.
Man, this flag they have in front of us is impressive. That's an impressive flagpole.
They just put that bitch up, baby.
But without further ado, A Logic Chill. What's your name?
My name's Jason.
Yeah.
Jason's our second Jason on the show.
There we go.
This is actually my homie's seat right here. Yeah. If I can get you to switch up, grab the mic. Pick up the mic.
There you go.
Pick up the
There
mic.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, go
There we
with
go.
you. And let's just get everybody comfortable. Jason. I'm a big fan of Jason's. My favorite Jason is probably Jason Voorhees. My favorite Jason is probably Jason Voorhees. My favorite Jason is probably Jason Voorhees.
I call it Jason Day, Friday the 13th.
There you go.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
you go.
absolutely, that's my day.
So Jason,
My day.
my co-pilot, one of my co-pilots right here, Che, told me, get this man on the mic.
That's right.
So I was telling Shay, I was in my work in Victoria, Canada. You guys, I think we're doing the LA game from the parking lot, and some guys came up talking about this could be the last year in Oakland, could be the last time.
It's not.
I said, fuck it, I got to get myself to the Kansas City game.
That's right.
Bought myself a flight, flew in last night, 10 p.m. Bought myself first row, 40-yard line behind our team's bench.
So, Jason,
that's bucket list.
What you're saying is we're partly responsible for you being here today. What you're saying is we're partly responsible for you being here.
100% responsible.
Oh!
I couldn't. Yeah, absolutely. And I
Raiders,
thank
baby.
you for it.
Well, we didn't buy your ticket or
I wanted to fill your coffers and
Look
say
at this.
thank you.
Beautiful. I'm about to post this on Twitter.
Love you, bro.
It's a beautiful bottle.
Hey,
of
thanks for
Gibson's
following us and
finest.
listening to us, man.
So we talk about needing rum on our pirate ship every week, but Jason here brought us a bottle of Gibson's finest Canadian whiskey.
Yeah.
And we're not prejudiced.
It's the finest.
I'm a big whiskey drinker myself. If I want to drink liquor, I'm going to drink whiskey.
Appreciate you.
We got
Fine
so
with
much
it.
gifts
So we appreciate
today.
it.
Hey, I want to shout out to everybody that brought out a gift to us today. Something to drink, something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, because we work hard to bring you this podcast every week, or every home game, or actually every week. My boy works hard in the fucking studio every fucking week. You know what I'm saying?
Your
And
boy-
if it wasn't for him,
your boy-
we wouldn't get this shit done.
Your boy
So I'm gonna
Kenny.
give a shout out to
boy
my
Kenny.
boy,
Kenny.
my boy Kenny. Yeah.
We'll
Hey,
bleep that
cut
out.
that out. Cut
We'll
that
bleep
out.
that out.
We'll bleep that.
Cut that out. But when you're real friends, you fucking forget shit like that.
Hey, can I just insert something right here?
Please do.
Just to put a period on the story that we were kind of rambling through. I still have the fucking tape as evidence of this story.
Do you still got that copy of Stripes?
Of course. No. That
All right.
went back. But that we can't talk about that.
We can't.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Save that. All right. Let's keep it moving. We Stripes. Hey, Stripes with Bill Murray was a good movie. That's all I'm going to say.
And the following movie was even better.
Marshawn Lynch. I'm interested in your guys' opinions on this story. Marshawn Lynch and Richard Sherman have become owners and captains owners in the Fan Captains Football League. It's the first professional football league where fans hire the coaches, draft the players, and call the plays in real time. And Marshawn Lynch is the team owner. What do you think about that idea?
It's going to be fun to watch how that unfolds because, I don't know, anytime you put a voting system in on calling plays, we're going to have problems.
I feel like I need to give our friend Homer, Mike, like 250 phones.
Yeah.
I need to give Mike like 250, 500 burner phones just so he can sign up for this league and run that shit. Call all the plays because I think Homer would be a good GM. I do.
Hey, he got the right idea.
Homer is right about a lot of stuff. People see his energy and they're like, man, this dude's wild.
Yeah, but he's going to have to compete with like 5 million other numbskulls.
You're underestimating Homer right now.
You know what though? Homer is the type of dude that keeps shit real. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when you have football decisions to be made, sometimes they are hard decisions. No, those decisions are hard decisions, and you have to make them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If my Raider brain and your Raider brain had a baby, it would be Homer.
It would be Homer.
I don't know.
Homer is that dude.
Yeah.
That's my boy. I wonder where the fuck he at right now, too.
I don't know. But it's 11 o'clock. I was going to go into the Silver and Black Facts segment. What do you guys think? This has gone pretty long. Are you ready to, like, make some food and have some drinks and enjoy this
ready
tailgate?
To do whatever, man.
All right.
I just want to represent the Raider Nation community while we out here at the Coliseum.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out today.
Yeah, thank you. And everyone that came on the mic, and those of you listening right now, I know you tuned in for a Hardcore Raiders podcast, but you know what? You wanted the tailgate experience. We're giving you the tailgate experience. Sometimes tailgate conversations, they leak off into murky territory. And that's where we got today. Here's the bottom line. The Raiders right now, maybe on paper, don't stand a chance against the Kansas City Chiefs, but any given Sunday, anything can happen in the Oakland Alameda Coliseum. This is a rivalry game. We're about to go up in here. We're going to enjoy ourselves for the next couple hours. We'll talk to you after the game. After the game. This is about this time right now. This is why we come out here. This moment right now. Raider
We're
Kane,
going to win today.
A Logic.
We're taking it.
Anything could happen.
Let's take it.
Hey, they in chaos right
We're
now.
going to take it for 3 quarters, and then we're going to fucking let it slowly dissipate.
No, not today. Not today. Today is the day that we pull out a 4-quarter victory.
Hold on.
All right, let's
Kane, we got enough juice right now. Get in this. Get inside of it. You talked about it last week. We both said, I said, I got a funny feeling about this game.
Oh, yeah.
And Kane said, you know what?
I got a fucking funny feeling too, and I think this is the week that we pull this shit out. And I said that before Kareem Hunt bullshit. Now that the Kareem Hunt bullshit didn't happen, guess what? I really think, hey, my boy Homer has showed up.
There he
Homer's
is.
in the house.
You're fucking right. We were just
you know
talking
what?
about this
Come from what I'm
motherfucker.
saying and give Mike the.
Hey.
Get
What's
Mike
up,
the
brothers? I blew the horn of Abraxas.
You did it. He showed up. That's right.
Hey, man, let's get on board with the young team.
Homer.
That's what's up.
This kind of sucks, you know, coming to this game and not
Homer,
having no playoffs.
Give us your plan to victory this week.
There you go.
Plan for victory today? Maybe play DeAndre Washington a little bit more.
Thank you.
Okay.
The kid only had like 1,500 yards rushing his last year at Texas Tech. Oh, by the way, he was Mahomes' target as a running back. So you know what? Let's just continue developing the young players.
I'm so glad you brought it up. I was just talking to Kane like 2 days ago, and I said, why is it that me, Kane, and Homer are the only people that talk about DeAndre Washington? And my man, Mike Gorelli at PFF Stats sent me this stat, okay? Raider running backs with yards after contact and tackles avoided per possession this season. Number 1, obviously, was Marshawn Lynch at 3.46 yards after contact and 0.24 tackles avoided per possession.
Yep.
Number 2 is your man DeAndre Washington with nearly 3 yards after contact and the same exact 0.24 tackles avoided per attempt. Get this man more possession.
That's what we need right there. Look, when we were successful in 2016, we had a 3-headed running back committee. And as I said, Latavius Murray's 12 touchdowns would not be easy to replace, and they haven't. We need another all-purpose running back that takes pressure off of our quarterback. They've been lining up. Even as great as Marshawn Lynch was, he's not the answer in today's football. These guys are too fast and too skilled, and these coordinators know what's up with these formations. They stacked the box against Lynch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Lynch is going to rip off a couple, and then you see him back there, and here comes the safety in motion.
Exactly.
Ready to...
So we need to get on par with some good quality offensive playmakers for our quarterback.
Yeah.
That would be a big start. Everybody's judging him right now, and in fact, it's not fair. He's had so many different head coaches, different systems. He's only had legitimate wide receivers with Cooper and Crabtree, if you think about it, and those were his best seasons. I just don't understand why you give up on a 27-year-old quarterback who already has 17,000 yards, and he's shown even this year that he can be an elite quarterback. He's not consistent right now. Yeah, he's got some things going on up in his head. Who wouldn't when there's linemen in his face every damn down?
That's right.
Look, Mike, you can appreciate this. A lot of these haters, we're only hearing from them because they be on their phones a lot. Now, you and me and Kane and Shay, we're on our phones too, but we're a different breed of fan.
You're fucking right.
We've seen the ups. We've eaten a mile of shit. But we know what this team's about. We know what the culture's about. And I don't think everyone's giving up on it like you and I tend to think sometimes.
That's right.
We need to pump the brakes sometimes because I think a lot of Raider Nation believes in what we have. It's just a matter of fact that all these youngins like to sound off on all these platforms we got.
Fuck out of here.
They like to throw salt on this team.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I agree. And look, I'm not trying to be Mr. Know-It-All. I've watched a lot of Raider football. My thing is just, I go back to this. I've watched so many quarterbacks come here. I've been rooting for this team since 1971.
You damn right.
As a wide-eyed 7-year-old fan, okay? And I watched the greatness. I watched the good, the bad, and the ugly, like the article I wrote a couple years ago. And here's the thing. You don't give up on a talented quarterback with so much dysfunction and chaos and change. It's totally unfair. And look, this would be like the triple effect. Let's go ahead and watch Derek Carr go on to another team and be on Thursday Night Football and Monday Night Football like we're watching Cooper and Khalil Mack. That would be a complete mistake by this franchise. I really think John will reluctantly...
I don't think John is going to cut Khalil. You don't have to worry about Carr.
I don't think he's going to cut Carr.
Right.
He deserves at least one more full year. In my opinion, he deserves 2 more full years.
But Mike, I mean, check this out. Look, this dude is a veteran in John Gruden's eyes. You understand? So John Gruden likes veterans, right?
Right.
So he's going to give him a year in this system to learn the system. This is supposedly not an easy system, right?
Right.
Okay, so you got Derek Carr for 2019. Now, knowing the John Gruden that I know, that I've watched as a coach and as a commentator in the booth, this guy loves quarterbacks that run, that can make plays with their feet. I think, his best quarterback was Rich Gannon. I don't think Brad Johnson was somebody that he would have drafted or chosen to be his quarterback, but I think he stuck with him because of the Tampa Bay defense. So, with that being said, and fuck Tampa Bay. But with that being said,
all day.
But with that being said, John Gruden likes a quarterback that can improvise. And so we got one more year. Listen, I'm with you. Derek Carr is my quarterback until he is not my quarterback anymore.
So check it out.
You know what I'm saying? So he has 2019 to show that he can actually run this offense and work in this system. He has to be able to make plays with his feet.
I agree.
And he's not doing that. He's shy. And that right there. Hey, listen, I'm with you. I'm a Derek Carr supporter. All right.
He wanted to say fan, but he was like,
I
not
get
yet.
what you're saying.
But my thing is,
Not yet.
if this guy doesn't continue to progress inside of John's offense, then it's time to move on. So we have one more year.
Okay,
we
I
have
agree
one
with
more
this.
year with
Really,
Derek
I feel
Carr.
it, though.
So here's
In
what
my
we
opinion.
need. Here's
You know
what we
I'm
need.
saying?
We need consistency with the offensive line, which at times we've seen this year, actually.
Yeah.
I think John was genius, and I'm going to say this, I'm on record, drafting offensive line and defensive line, because that's where you build a team. He knew we were rebuilding. That alone in the draft told me he knew something was up. Like, he knew that he wanted to build these lines because that's where football starts. Okay, so now let's let Carr understand the system a little more, like you're saying. But also let's get some playmakers, because if you got elite playmakers out there, you're not gonna have a quarterback getting people in his face like Carr has now. He'll have more lanes to run when we have better players to complement him on the field. That's a fact. You know, all I hear too from the guys is, other quarterbacks are getting it done with less. Do you know, in the 5 years Derek Carr's been a quarterback, we've drafted 2 offensive playmakers, third rounder or before. Clive Walford and Amari Cooper. That's it. And as a matter of fact, in Raider history, I looked this up, and it doesn't matter. You can say, well, it's a different organization now. It doesn't matter. Drafting playmakers, especially in today's football, is very important. We've drafted like 10 or 11 tight ends, wide receivers, or running backs in round 1. 2 of them are in the Hall of Fame. The other one was a really great runner until he got hurt, Darren McFadden, and Napoleon Kaufman. And then you got Amari Cooper. That's 5 out of the 10 or 11. The other one was Raymond Chester, a borderline Hall of Famer. And then you got guys like Hester, I think, and Ricky Dudley, guys like that. But when we've drafted elite playmakers in the first round, we've hit 2 out of 11 as Hall of Fame players. So let's draft some playmakers right now.
That's right. That's
this
right.
year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Homer in the House podcast coming soon.
That's right.
On the Raiders podcast.
Homer in the house.
Hey, you doing
I'm
your
going to
thing,
get a
man.
beer, brothers, but hey, listen. You know what? We got a future ahead of us. We got draft
Bobby
picks,
Boucher.
and we got some young talent. You know what I'm really excited to see? I want to see the secondary continue to grow. Worley, Conley, and Joseph, I think, are 3/4 of a good secondary. I want Thompson out of Alabama to finalize our secondary. You guys have a good one.
Hey, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate your commentation, man.
Love
It's
you,
all
Homer.
good. You know what I mean?
Amen, brothers. Love all you guys.
Yeah,
Let's
one
go
love,
Raiders.
bro.
Let's get a win today.
Raiders, baby.
I love you, Homer. I love you. So the reason why my man Chase shouted out Bobby Boucher right now is homeboy just walked by with a Bobby Boucher jersey.
Hey, but you know what? The dude that was just
That motherfucking water boy, bro.
Che does not have Tourette's.
But hey,
Just wanted to
Homer,
clarify.
Let's talk about. Hey, Homer is a real fucking Homer. Okay.
Yeah.
If you ain't never met a Homer, you ain't met Homer. You
That's right.
understand?
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
Take your time and listen to Homer's rant, because Homer's rant makes fucking sense.
Yeah, it does.
He's a Homer, but
really
it makes
does.
fucking sense. And if you're not a Homer, you
Really
won't
does.
get it.
That's right.
So before we get up out of here, because we've been going left and right and all kinds of sideways, it's time to bring back the home game segment. Oh, everybody's been waiting for.
Ow. Oh, shit.
I remember when you made that.
The pressure's on, son.
That's not what you think it is.
A long ass time ago.
That's not what you think it is.
The pressure's on.
But my man Chase Stradamus just showed up.
Yeah.
Che left for a minute to go get a beer, and my man Chase Stradamus sat back down.
I took off for a little bit to get a beer and a crystal ball. So I need to look forward into the future to see what was in front of us. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, people. Strap in.
First of all, we're not responsible for the music that's in the background right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck.
actually, that's not a bad country song, though. That's one of the better country
That'll
songs.
get your lady.
It's
That'll
true,
get
this
your
is
lady
true.
dancing.
This is true. This
That'll
is
get your
true.
lady dancing.
Yo, anybody that's from my hometown already knows about the Foursquare dancing that went on in PE. So
why did they make us learn Foursquare dancing in the 7th grade, dude? In the 6th grade?
Because we didn't live in a fucking city, bro. We live in a little town, son.
When am I ever going to use that in my life, dog?
I don't know too many niggas that listen to country music.
Kay, did you do square dancing in high school? Did you do square dancing in high school? Yeah?
I did.
Fuck, bro.
We definitely had square dancing.
We did it in my school, and it's still going on. And I don't know too many high schools that still got it going on, man.
Anyways.
Keep that shit away from
my man, Chaser Damas. What could you possibly, what's on the Windsor prediction this week?
All right, y'all.
And we're checking back in after the game.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it tough. Yeah. if I can make a prediction and not talk to you guys in a week, then it'd be good.
You better choose your words wisely.
I gotta talk to you guys in about 5 to 6 hours.
All right.
Yo, so listen. Something about this game is making me feel like this is our game to win. Okay. Something about this game. There's a lot of mischief in the air. There's a lot of mischief.
A lot of bad juju.
A lot of bad juju. I wish I had a Louisiana accent right now because I just saw Bobby Boucher walk past our fucking booth. I wish I had a Louisiana accent so I could be. It's a lot of juju or Bobby Boucher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sound a little bit like Ric Flair and shit.
Yeah.
But listen. All right. Take a ride with me, people. The Raiders about to win this motherfucking game.
We're gonna take this one.
We're about to win this motherfucking game. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little minds about this fucking draft position, okay? We'll worry about that later. We about to win this motherfucking game.
No, I'm worried about the fucking draft position.
About to win.
I'm sorry.
Don't listen to Kane either, okay? He's worried about the fucking draft position right now.
Yes, I am worried about the fucking draft position.
You
I don't want to go no lower than 2.
Drink some motherfucking chelas.
And I am. And I don't want to go to
drink some motherfucking chelas and get where me and Kenny are right now, going to La La Land.
Hey, I love you, Che, but you know what?
And be ready for that. That victory.
Number 2.
That victory Sunday.
Number 2.
It's Victory Sunday. The Pillaging podcast is in the house.
Number 2.
We about to win this fucking game.
I'll say one thing right now. The Pillaging podcast, I want to reiterate, we've taken 0 L's this offseason.
You're fucking right.
No L's.
Regardless of what this team's record is, we're undefeated.
Every season, year in and year out. The only purpose on Sunday is to get a W.
100% wins.
If there's any man that's putting on shoulder pads and a Raiders uniform this afternoon that goes out there with the intention of losing, get him the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, but they're not doing that though.
Fuck about it.
It's about the coaching staff making play calls and shit. It's secretive.
All I know
tanking is secretive. Tanking doesn't happen.
As dumb truck of a game as it was,
don't happen in front of your
against the Arizona Cardinals. As trash as they are, as trash as we are. When we won that game, the look on everybody's face on that sideline tells me that there was no intention of taking this season.
Last week,
no intention.
We was winning, and we could have beat Baltimore, but we said, let's bring the tank in. You know what I mean?
Took a nap.
Let's bring in the tank, because we don't want to drop no further than 3 in the motherfucking draft.
Hey, but it wasn't a home game, bro.
It don't fucking matter, bro. Oh, actually, you know what? It does.
Look, the only thing
that matters. Take that back, Shay.
Yeah. The only thing that matters right now is your host needs to go to one of those little blue houses over there. And we're running out of battery juice.
You're damn right.
And we're having a great time with all of y'all. Everyone that's listening, I wish you could be here right now. We'd love you. Check us out at the next home game. We're going to talk to you after the show. In the meantime, we're going to enjoy ourselves going here for this home game. The second to last home game Pillaging podcast will be at this season.
That's right.
Third to last for the rest of this regular season.
You're goddamn right.
Yay! 2018 Kenny, Che,
Kane.
Come find us, bro.
A-Logic.
Come find us.
Hey, I love everybody at this motherfucker. Let's do it.
Let's
get a victory today.
That's right.
Y'all ready for this? All right, and we're back.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. Those of you that have been sticking around on the YouTube stream, we appreciate it. There's a reason why we don't go usually stream live after the games. It's a lot to get off a lot to unpack, basically. A lot to get off the laptop. Energy levels low, but we man, this tailgate was probably one of the strangest, oddest tailgates.
Best
tailgates we've ever attended.
Fuck yeah.
Just a lot going on, really. Those of you that are listening now, you already know we had a very special guest named Malcolm. This seems to just be the topic of conversation ever since we left the game.
Yeah.
For a minute, like I forgot. And then like we were driving home and I was like, oh man,
Malcolm's
a legend, bro. And then you had the picture like, oh yeah, I didn't daydream it. Like that shit was wild.
I had to grab that picture, dog. When he was going, I was like, oh no, I need this, dude. I need to remember this shit. We cannot forget this shit.
We needed that video is what we needed.
Yeah.
We needed that video.
You're absolutely right.
But
it's the one thing we didn't capture, man.
It's the one thing we didn't capture. That's right. That's right.
But it's fucking burned in our brains forever. Dog.
Yeah. Talk about a little bit. Talk about like some of the people we ran into, whatnot. Let these people know the overall environment. This morning.
Man. Yeah. We had a lot of people come through. We had Viral Wonder came through. Yeah. You know, your boy from Reddit, he came through. We had Raider Roo out there. He took his 2 boys out there, man. He was holding it down. He was our like volunteer crew for the day. It was cool, man. He was hooking it up with the chelas while we were on the mics and making sure everything was taken care of. You know, handing out stickers, cards, whatever, man. Whatever he needed to do, he was on it, man. That was awesome, dude, to have him there helping us out, man. And then you know. And then your boy Malcolm came through and set shit on fire, dog.
That's it, dude. He shook it up, bro.
He set shit on fire, dog. That shit was some fire, man.
What was that Eddie Money song? I was shaking.
He was shaking, bro. He was so amped, dog. He was so amped. He had so much energy, man. He didn't know what to do with it.
This man could power 5 Teslas all by himself.
Just plug it up to fucking Malcolm, dog. He'll get you home.
Bobby Wasabi on the YouTube stream. No, Stack Nova was saying they're going to be using his name like drug slang now. Yo, that boy on that Malcolm. He on that Malcolm, bro. Fired up. Anyways, we've been talking about Malcolm for too long. So, man, there's a lot of things we didn't get to at the front of our show just because all the tremendous guests, people, your boy, kind of distracted us. We were going to get to Chaser Damas. We didn't quite get to that.
We didn't, man. We were going to go into it, and then shit just went
sideways,
dog.
Yeah.
It went sideways, dog. We just roll with it.
That jet sweep, bro. Jet sweep. But here we are. We're back now. We're going to do something a little bit different right now. You guys got a short break. We want to listen to these calls, but in the interest of time, we're just going to listen to them with you guys right here on the air and respond to them as we hear them. We got quite a few calls. We're going to jump around a little bit here and just see what we got. We had some calls on Monday and Saturday. Do we want to get into those? Should we just jump to the game day calls?
It's up to you, dog. Whatever you want to do. All right.
I say we jump to game day because we got quite a few calls here.
Okay.
And sorry for you guys that called in earlier in the week. Sorry.
It's a lot. At least they put up a fight. I mean, whatever. I'd like to give a shout out to Jalen Richard, Doug Martin, and DeAndre Washington for breaking our fucking backs on 3 fucking drives. Oh, Jalen Richard back to being fucking fumbly hands. God damn it, dude. DeAndre Washington, I mean, thank you again. Breaking our back. Doug Martin, let one slip. Breaking our back. Just want to give it all a shout out to all the boneheads that get blown on plays. And just, whatever. They did good, though. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it was all right. They put.
I mean, some back-breaking plays, no doubt.
Yeah.
But if you thought, we told you last week we can beat this KC team.
Yeah.
We told you last week it's a divisional game and anything can happen.
Yep.
There's one game this team's going to get up to play for.
Yep.
It's Kansas City Chiefs
Damn right.
here at home.
You're damn right.
And we lost by 7 points.
Yep.
At one point, it was closer than that. It was 33-30 there.
Yep.
Coming down to the wire. So, okay, I hear you, Wob. Let's let you continue.
The fight. It's been better. It got to Mahomes a little bit more. But I would still want to say that Cook has been my man the whole time. That dude deserves to get paid extra. He plays his ass off. He even fighting people. That's what I want to see. Fucking goddamn.
Yep.
You know? Shit. Wops out.
Yeah, man.
Fight somebody.
Yeah. We were talking about Cook a few weeks back, man, talking about that. That's it. Very same thing, right?
Yeah.
He's got that fucking fire, man. He don't give a shit. He gonna fight the other team. He's gonna fight his own team if you get in his fucking face. Get out my face, dog. I'm trying to win a goddamn game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit you want on your team, dog.
Yeah. That fire, man.
He's got fire, bro. He's throwing motherfuckers through the goddamn ground into the gates of hell, dog.
He's bringing that
that fucking stiff arm from hell, dog.
He's bringing that Malcolm, dog.
That Malcolm, bro.
Yeah.
He's got that Malcolm juice.
Yo, Kenny, Che, Raider Kane. This is Monster Mash Ken out of New York.
All right.
Just wanted to kind of recap the game and just throw my 2 cents in there for what it's
Yeah.
worth. First of all, just great work just over the last couple of weeks. Sorry I haven't been calling in. You got some crazy callers out there, man. I remember one dude was talking about killing somebody, and just a lot of passion out there. And you know what? That's all we can do right now.
Yeah, passion.
Fans, just be passionate about our team.
That's a good way to wrap it up, man.
Follow,
Put a bow on it.
The great outlets, the media outlets like you guys and Merv and Just Win Ladies and now Raider Cody. I can't wait till he gets on Spotify. I want to listen to what he's got out there. And congratulations to him and his new child. Bring her up right, brother. Anyway, yeah, I think we're missing some speed on our team, man. We need, other than Jalen Richard. I think if we had some speed, we'd be in this game. Those fumbles kind of hurt. Not kind of hurt. They hurt us. That pass in the end zone, I think it was the first half with Aitman. He's got to get his footing right, and if he would have come down with that, I think we'd have been probably on top of this game. I thought the defense was, I don't want to say they were good, but you know what? I don't know. Good and bad. I think we're missing that pass rush. I think, I hope Gruden really addresses it in the draft and just goes pass rush, like middle linebacker, and a safety in the first couple of rounds. I think that's kind of what we're missing. And as far as offense, I think we should do that in free agency and get some speed out there, some hands. And I hope Jared Cook comes back next year. I hope Richard stays. You got your grinders, I thought Derek Carr, did pretty good. I'm a big Carr supporter, but you know what? He needs some more weapons. He needs time in that pocket. You kind of saw it today. He's moving traffic around, and just a good game. We went toe to toe. We just couldn't pull it through. Yeah. I know there are no consolation prizes, but it is what it is. And I'm happy. I'm always root for these guys and root for you guys because you guys are undefeated, just like the Raider Nation.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Take care. Peace.
Peace, man.
Tremendous call from Monster Mash every week that he calls in. Always a great call, very well composed. First off, the needs on this team, you touched on it. We need a safety. We need a linebacker. We need defensive end. We need wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be astonished if Jared Cook doesn't come back next year. It'd be really sad.
Right.
I would be. That would be a piece I'd be really upset to lose. A lot of times guys go and it's the NFL. I wasn't even really tripping when we traded Mac.
Right.
Just anything can happen. But Cook and Richard need to be back next year. I know some of y'all are frustrated with Richard's fumbling, but it won't take you long to forget that. You'll be rooting for Richard again.
Yeah.
The fact is, you touch the ball that many times, you're going to drop them. And it sucks that it happens when it does in the game that it did. But Richard has a place on this team. He's finally found his identity. He's like the Sproles of this offense.
That's right.
But 3 of those needs I feel like you can address in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a linebacker, you can get a defensive end, and you can get a wide receiver with those 3 picks. And if we can get that out of the way, if we can really fill those holes in that first round, we're sitting flush. Again, you said you got free agency, and you got the whole rest of the draft right there.
Yep.
So, great call. We appreciate you too, man. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Kenny, Jay, this is Monster Mash Ken again. Real quick, I forgot to say something I wanted to ask you guys. So I started listening to you guys at the beginning of the season, like in the summertime, and unfortunately I never went back to listen to the previous seasons. And I wanted to ask for a favor, just because I really think that you guys got some really good chemistry, and you guys banter back and forth, and it's great radio. Really good. I was curious if you guys can kind of share with me, and I know you guys have picked up a lot of new listeners this season, but can you kind of talk about how you guys met and maybe how your fandom started? I know you were born with it, but like what really, like, why do you guys follow this team, and what drives you, and what do you look for every Sunday, and who your favorite players are? I just want to hear about that, because I know there's not a lot of great stuff to talk about during the games this season. And I don't know, how did the Pillaging podcast come together? I just thought maybe you guys can give us some insight, some good radio, better radio. You know what? I'm just talking out of my ass. You know what I mean? Anyway, love you guys. Drink up. Peace.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, there is.
We're going to answer that question. We may not answer the entire question, but let's answer some of that question. We've talked about how we became fans on the show before.
Yep.
So
Yep.
Let's not go into that right now.
It is a family thing. It's been passed on with the generations for sure, right?
Yeah.
And we're here, man. We're committed. We're committed.
As far as how you and I met, we met at work.
Yep.
We were working for a nonprofit agency.
Yeah.
Youth service agency where we work with the kids.
Yeah.
And I was kind of out in my own island with the agency. You were working in a different county with the agency. And I remember coming into a meeting one day, and you were there with your cousin Val, who listens to the show too. Shout out to Val.
Shout out, Val.
And I noticed you guys were just having a great time over there on the other side of the table. And I was kind of on my own.
Yeah.
I had my little side comments too.
Yeah.
And you guys seem to be picking up on it.
I was picking up, but yeah.
And I noticed your T-shirt game was on point every week. I noticed you had the what was the first one I had? I noticed the Dennis Hopper. Nike referee shirt.
Yep.
I was like, oh man. And then I don't know. We just started kind of talking, right?
Yeah.
And then I think we had to pair up.
I think we teamed up on something. Yeah, we teamed up on something. We might have done I think maybe during a
dump run,
a training. We did a little training.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we linked up during the training. We were part of the same team, right?
Yeah.
We killed that contest or competition, whatever it was, and then after that, I think we did those dump runs, dude, and then it was sealed, bro. After we did those dump runs, dog, it was sealed, man.
Yeah,
we were friends for life, man.
In an agency dominated by women, Che and I routinely got the dirty work, and so we make these dump runs and move furniture around for the agency. So we got in, we were vibing already. It was like we're into the same stuff, music, art, the Raiders.
Yep.
And eventually we just kicked it outside of work, and it was kind of a wrap after that.
Yeah, that was it, man. That's all it took.
As far as the Pillaging podcast, how that started, well, you guys know, mostly you should all know the story of our website and how that came to be, and our message board community and
right.
all those great folks over there. And shortly after I launched the website, I'm out there in D-Lot. I was in D-Lot chilling with Hawaiian Raider and that crew, and Kane. And Kane was like, man, don't you make music? And I was like, yeah. He's like, don't you have like a recording studio at your house? And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, don't you do a podcast? And I was like, yeah, I'm on a podcast right now. Shout out to the Drink Take podcast. And he's like, why don't we do a Raiders podcast?
Right.
So we got it started. We got it rolling, and we got some nice support early on from our folks.
Yep.
Kane went into a business venture, and in the restaurant industry. Me, coming from a family with that background, that's a very taxing endeavor.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
He got busy during that time. That time, his life pivoted at that point. And, Che at that point came in, filled the chair, and it stuck.
Yeah.
And it was natural like we thought it would be.
Yeah.
And then the season started. We had a chance to connect with Kane in person again at that point. And at that time, his schedule was freeing up. So it was just kind of worked out to get Kane back on the show and have all three personalities. And I really think that's when the show came into its own.
Oh, yeah.
Just a combination of all three of us. And then when we get to sit next to each other on game days like this,
yeah,
that's the best.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the best.
That's you're getting the best of us, dog. When there's the three of us all sitting together, we can all see each other, we feed off of each other, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
How did you feel coming into the chair that first day? I know
that first day I was nervous, dog.
It was our draft episode.
Yeah, it was. We were doing the draft, and I was like, man, I gotta be ready, man. I gotta be prepared. I had all this printed out paper. Remember that shit? I had a Bible, dog. I had a draft Bible, dog. I was ready to go, man. I was like, I can't let my man down, man. I gotta hold up my end of the bargain, dog. And I was nervous, man. I was nervous. It was I never been on the mic before. You know what I mean?
You came in here like Che Kuiper. First of all,
Kitty.
John Rosenberg, linebacker out of Nebraska, great speed, initial footwork. He's going to get it done in the NFL. First round pick. I'd be hard pressed to tell me otherwise.
Just like that. That's it, dog.
Todd.
Yeah, man. And it was all she wrote, man, after that, yo. Everything just started just rolling, dog. It just started rolling. Everything got smooth. It just got better every single episode, right?
Yeah, just more natural. I mean, like, for those of you that check out the live stream, like before we start podcasting, and when we launch Crow's Nest this offseason, you're going to see it. And those of you that come out to the tailgate and actually kick it with us know, and this goes for you and I, and Kane and I, and anyone else connected to the show. The show is just us, but with the mics on.
That's it.
I mean, we're not doing anything different. So I hope that answers your question, Monster Mash. That's basically how it came to be. And we're just going to keep building this monster, man.
Hell yeah.
Keep growing.
Yeah.
Because we're just having a good time.
Having a good time. Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. We enjoy every second of it.
This next call here comes from the 831.
Oh.
And which tells me
it's my neck of the woods.
Could be Bobby Wasabi.
Oh, that's right.
What up, Kenny? What up, Che? It's your boy, Bobby Wasabi.
Yeah.
Just want to start off by saying that I was super pumped, super excited to hear that Mr. Mo Hurts had made it back. Love seeing that cat on the field. He unfortunately didn't do as much as I wanted him to, but, he probably had a, tender ankle. He was recovering from that, so. But his brothers, PJ and Fadal Brown, them guys stepped up.
Yeah.
The whole D-line stepped up. As you saw, they kept Kermit the Mayhems from getting too crazy. It wasn't so bad, I guess. But I was going to say the running backs as well, man. Dude, it's just some sorry-ass ball handling right there. I mean, if they need work on, getting their hands sticky or something,
yeah.
I can have them. I got some trim work they can come up work with, I got them. Get their hands sticky, they can hang on to that ball and not worrying about dropping it. Props to Mr. Doug Martin as well for, at least, correcting himself and, getting some points, getting in the end zone. He got low on that dirt, just like a muscle topo, like Chess said, a real muscle topo.
Yeah.
Brandon Parker, gee, bus, man, what is up with you, dude? Are you not getting the program? You're not getting it? What's going on, man? Dude, you're missing your assignment. That fumble, dude, that fumble that you let go, at least you were able to recover it, dude, but that was on you, man. You missed your assignment. That was just terrible.
Yeah.
And speaking of terrible, what about Johnny freaking Townsend, dude? Like, what's up with the sorry-ass punts, man? I mean, do we gotta go, over in Europe, go get the Premier Leagues, go get us a freaking soccer player, someone that knows how to kick? I mean, goal something, shit. Fuck. This guy can't punt for shit, dude. I mean, cabrón, dude, fucking terrible, man.
Cabrón.
Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all Y'all do what you do. I'm gonna get up out of here. Go twist one up.
There you go.
Peace. Bobby out.
There you go.
Peace, Bobby.
Peace, Bobby. Oh, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Gotta agree with Bobby, man.
Yeah.
You know? We definitely missed Mo Hurst, man. We definitely missed Mo Hurst when he was out, and we definitely missed him today. Obviously, he's not 100%, man. He's out there. He's doing what he can. But you're absolutely right, man. You know, PJ and fucking Brown, they got after it, man. They were out there. They were showing their worth. And hopefully that's just a sign of things to come, you know, a little bit of development. Like we said earlier, man, we've talked about this, you know, the last few weeks. It's all about putting little keys into that future package, right?
Yeah.
We want to make sure we're locking up. We got some people that are growing, that are improving. They're gonna grow with this team. They're gonna become what this team needs, and then hopefully we patch up those other missing elements, man. You know, those other elements come in through the draft, through free agency, whatever it may be. And we're not suffering like we are this season, right? Mm-hmm. We're not suffering for very long, right? That's the hope. Hopefully this shit turns around quick and we're back in it, man, where we can be content with our team and not be fucking talking about how we hate everybody and how we want to fire everybody.
Right.
We want to fucking burn the whole bitch down, dog.
And as far as the other side of that take, Bobby, I've been listening to games in Spanish for a while now.
Órale. Yeah. That fucking NFL Latino, dog. That fucking ill, but it's your boy Doug Martin, dog, I said. That muscle topo. He got down and dirty, dog. He dug a little tunnel into the end zone, dog.
Yeah.
That muscle topo. Oh, man. Good shit, Bobby.
All right. We 408 right here, 408.
What's up, Nation? It's Juice.
Oh, yeah.
Kenny King and my boy Che. And also, I guess, the Sixers, the guy behind the guy behind the guy behind the guy. Anyway, I'm not
the man behind the man behind the man behind the throne.
We did not roll over like a $2 whore today.
No, we didn't.
The boys went down, but they went down fighting.
That's right.
And I knew, it's a divisional game, so I knew they were going to come out fired up, ready to roll. I was glad to see that. Carr looked pretty good today. I saw the look in his eye, they showed on TV. I don't know if you guys probably didn't catch it there at the game, but he looked like he wanted the ball back, try to facilitate one of those fourth quarter come from behind victories. So, we looked pretty good against what is unfortunately turning out to be looking like a powerhouse there in the AFC. So, what are you going to do? Really not much else to say about the game, guys. Proud of them, Obviously, it's going to be different next year, but, these guys, they work hard today. So, anyway, Che, during the game, was drinking some Lagunitas, a brown sugar sweet release ale.
Oh, yeah.
10% alcohol. So I'll save a few of these. Next time I swing by the Crow's Nest, we'll have a couple.
Órale.
All right, guys. Catch you all later.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
That's my boy Juice.
That's Juice.
That's my boy Juice.
Juice is our brother, man.
Hell yeah.
Juice is a member of this show.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
He's a member of this show.
He literally held it down for us, though.
Yeah.
Literally held it down.
I would call him our roving reporter, but I don't want to put him in that same category as Malcolm. That's our boy Malcolm, our roving reporter out there on the scene.
Malcolm. Yo, wherever you are, Malcolm.
Shake it up.
Shake that bitch
Shake it up. My man was like a soda can on a hot day, just ready to explode. My man was shook.
Oh, man.
Great call, Juice, man. Thanks for calling in. Come by soon, man. Come by
soon.
Soon.
Real soon.
Missed you out there at the game today.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Kenny?
Oh,
what's up, Che, Kane, fellow pillagers? It's your boy, Gent. I ain't called in a minute. I'm glad to call back. Hey, I know a lot of people probably disappointed that we lost the game, bro. I'm not. I was impressed to see the fight in my boys and my youngsters.
Yep.
You know, nobody expected us to win the football game. I was really, really, really pulling for a victory. You know, I called Kenny, you know, earlier in the week and told him it would be real nice to see an upset in this game, that I would actually forgive him for all of prior sins just for a victory and a chance to gloat with these Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll satisfy for making their booty holes get real tight in just a few minutes.
It's real tight.
Funny, man. You look at the Chief fans' face, their booty holes got real tight. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It is what it is, and we'll see what happens in Pittsburgh. That's another game, another team. You know, that regardless of where we at, I would like to see us get a victory simply because of the fact the Immaculate Reception was some bullshit. So, but I love y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later. Go Raiders.
That's right.
Go Raiders. Hey, speaking of the Steelers, they're another team. They're a talented team, but they're a team that sometimes gets in their own way.
Yep.
Happened to them tonight. They had the lead. Was it like 23-7 going in the half? I'm looking at the final score right now, 33-30. The Chargers, putting it on them in the second half. Steelers, I don't know how many it was, but listening to the game on the way home, had a lot of penalties. Both sides had a lot of penalties in that game, actually.
Yep.
But hey, again, any given Sunday, we've seen that this team has some fight in it.
Definitely, man.
We saw after the victory against Arizona that they were excited to win. You can see on that sideline that there wasn't a single person that's been trying to lose games.
That's right.
And that starts with the head coach.
Absolutely.
Because John was fired up in that game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we saw the passion on the sideline before the win, between him and Carr, and after the victory, the excitement, the locker room speech and all that. So we were talking about this at the tailgate today, and I have a suggestion. First of all, you don't tank, ever.
No.
You go out there every Sunday and you try to win a football game.
You're damn right.
And you play the cards that are dealt to you when it comes to the draft. It doesn't matter what your position is. There's teams out there that are great, and they've sustained greatness without tanking.
Yep.
They've drafted well regardless of their position. So you play those hands as they're dealt to you. But those of you, those fans out there that are upset if and when this team wins this season and they're hoping for the tank, this is what I recommend you do. I want you to go home, maybe tomorrow night. Things have kind of settled down a little bit. It's Monday. Your lady's expecting you to kind of just zone out. Watch Monday Night Football.
Right.
But not tonight. Tonight's a special night.
Right.
For you, for her. You're going to make your lady a real nice dinner.
There you go.
I mean, nice like chicken cutlet.
All right.
A little pasta.
All right.
And crack open a bottle of wine.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe slip her a little edible there. Not too heavy. Just want your baby girl to relax.
There you go.
It's a Monday night. Just relax. I got the dishes, honey. I got the dishes.
Chill.
Spend a little time on the sofa. She's like, baby, I'm tired. I said, all right, honey. I'm right behind you. I'm just going to watch a little bit more of my show. All right, good night, sweetie.
Yep.
You tuck your lady into bed. You go out to the living room. Watch a couple episodes. Get caught up on your show.
Yep.
Wait till she's good and tired. In that deep sleep. Then you crawl up in that bedroom. Real quiet. You open up her purse. Real careful. Very, very careful.
Yeah.
You reach into your purse. And you grab your balls. And you reattach them where they belong. Because we're not tanking on purpose.
No, we're not. Get your nuts back.
So that's my advice to you pro tankers out there in Raider Nation.
Yeah. I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's sound advice.
That's real sound advice, man.
We got a couple more calls. Should I keep it moving?
Yeah, let's keep it
All right.
moving, dog. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Kenny? What's up, Che?
My bad.
Kenny, Che.
303.
Boy 303. Calling from cold Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, just piling up those L's. But silver linings for sure. Thought Carr played really well, very poised.
Yep.
Took some shots down the field, nothing, super deep, but that one pass to Cook, that one touchdown was really nice. A couple to Roberts. I mean, he looked good today, man. I mean, he did everything possible. It's like that Indianapolis game where we, offense did enough, but, the 3 fumbles killed us. And, you had a feeling every defense that Kansas City has played, they've pretty much put over 30 points on. So, I mean, the end result is not a surprise, especially with the lack of pass rush. I mean, dude, Mahomes, unfortunately, is really good, and that kid can make plays. We just don't have the talent. So, but, offense looked good, looked better. Maybe Gruden and Chuck or Carr is understanding Gruden's offense a little bit more. Today definitely showed that we need a bell cow running back. I think Rashard especially would be a great complementary back. He's the Garner for sure. I think he's even said that a few times. We just need a Wheatley, or we can get a really good running back in the second round. That would be great. But anyways, hopefully we can just beat Denver, man. That's kind of all I'm hoping for. Because if we could beat Denver and knock them out of the playoffs, I'd have a little swag to January for me. I mean, I guess that's my selfish ask. I don't care about the number 1 draft pick and all that crap. Losing's for losers, so I want to see us win. Anyways, man, so guess we play Pittsburgh next week. Another challenge, but I think we could beat Pittsburgh. We showed that we played tough today. Of course, the defense is going to have to play a little bit better, but Big Ben is prone to making serious turnovers. So, and Connor was hurt tonight. I don't know if he's going to play next week, so I like our chances next week. So anyways, this is 303 and I'm out.
Yeah.
Another good call. And just going back to the call with Jen, we did talk during the week. I think it was on Thursday. It was good catching up with Jen. And, man, if you're a Raider fan that's new and you're not sure what your energy is, like how you're supposed to be, Jen's a good role model as a Raider fan,
Hell
right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's my brother right there. That's family right there. So I just like that energy. And living out there in Chiefs, he's not shy. I mean, I think he owns an accessory or a piece of clothing in every category that has Raiders on it.
Yeah.
And at any given time and any given day, he's rocking at least one of those items.
There you go.
Minimum.
There you go.
Minimum.
That's what I'm talking about.
So not only does he live out there, but he's letting them know full time. 303 Raider, another guy out there in enemy territory doing the same thing.
Yep.
And again, saying the same thing. Let's fight. Let's continue to fight.
Absolutely.
We've been fighting. We catch no L's.
That's right.
On this show.
We don't catch L's. Not over here, we don't. Hell no.
So we got one more call here. One more call.
What's going on, guys? DJ. I came by the booth today.
Yeah.
You guys supposed to get me on the microphone, but your computer died. I just want to know what you guys think about tonight. What do you think about our defense? What do you think about Mo Hurst? Derek Carr? I mean, no receivers. Jordy Nelson's old ass. What you guys think? And how do you feel about Chris Warren III and Doug Martin next year? You think we cut Doug Martin and just keep Chris Warren and Rashard and DeAndre? Or do we keep them? I just want to know what you guys think. All right, I'm out.
Well, first of all, you got like a heart monitor in the background. Second of all, it was tremendous meeting you today, DJ. Trying to get you and Viral Wonder on the air. The laptop did die. The laptop's having some issues tonight too. I don't know what's going on. What do we think about tonight, man? I mean, we've been saying it. We've been saying it. This team's not going to quit, even in a challenge that seems insurmountable in the Kansas City Chiefs. We showed up. And they showed up, but we showed up to show them that they're human.
Right.
And they're a divisional rival, and we will always be prepared for a rival.
Man, we ain't going to bow down, man.
No.
We ain't about to bow down to these motherfuckers. Hell no.
Could have rolled over easily on that one today. Didn't happen. Wish we had that kind of fire during the Battle of the Bay.
Absolutely.
I mean, that was an embarrassment.
Yep.
So what do I think of the defense? Defense missing a lot of pieces. I think also the defense is trying to find its groove. I think that the defensive coordinator's trying to find his groove with his players, and it's taken him this long to do so.
Yep.
I mean, this is a personnel group that we as fans are probably more familiar with than PG is. And maybe that's a stretch. These guys watch a lot of film or whatnot, but we ride or die with this team.
Yeah, man.
You ask me how to use Carl Joseph, I'll tell you exactly how to use them. And now they're getting
Put
there.
him some fucking blitz packages, man. Let him come downhill.
Let him be a hitter.
That's it. A little fucking baby hitter, dog, out in that fucking backfield, son. That defensive backfield.
You're starting to see that happen.
Yep.
You're starting to see things slowly come together.
Yep.
We knew it was going to be a process. We didn't know it was going to be this ugly, this frustrating. And at times this season, it hasn't been tremendously ugly. There's been fight all along the way.
Yeah.
In week 1, you saw it, and we faltered along the way as well. Make no mistake about that. But it's just coming together. But yeah, the defense definitely needs pieces. We need another defensive end, maybe another defensive tackle in rotation.
Right.
We got Ellis back. So we'll see how that plays out. There's a lot of moving parts there along that line. Again, linebacking squad has been anemic for years now. So for me, that's my biggest want in whether free agency or the draft or both is shore up this linebacker group. But then you got a guy like Tier Whitehead lead the team in tackles, I think 2 weeks in a row now, possibly 3. I don't know. I'm not checking the stats right now, but who knows? We knew Tyre wasn't going to be a world beater, but we knew he's a tackling machine.
Yeah.
So let's get some more of that. You know what I mean?
Man.
But got to fill these pieces, and the secondary isn't set in stone yet. I mean, I would guess Reggie Nelson retires after this year. You bring up the running back situation. Look, I'm not one that thinks that we need, and I don't know, Che, what do you think? I mean, I don't think we need to go out and spend big money on Le'Veon Bell. I don't think we need to draft a running back high in this draft. A lot of you guys were high on Chris Warren in the preseason, so maybe he gets a look next year. We did stash him.
Yeah.
I like Doug Martin. I think he's got plenty of juice in the tank. The other name no one's talking about anymore is Marshawn Lynch.
Right.
It's looking more and more like we're going to be in Oakland one more year, and I would not be shocked to see Lynch come back for another year.
Yeah.
And, and then Rashard, we just got finished talking about, and that we cheer for our boy DeAndre Washington. So I think the problem is we have too many running backs right now.
Yeah.
And you're going to see at least 2 of those guys disappear. But is it time to go out and get a new running back? I don't think we need that quite yet.
No.
What do you think?
No, I agree with you, dude. I agree with you because, listen, we've talked about the Le'Veon Bell thing before. We've talked about, obviously Le'Veon sat out this entire season, which tells you one thing. This motherfucker wants his cash, dog, okay? And he ain't about to come back for no chump change. So you have that to deal with. If you really want to go after Le'Veon Bell, that means you're going to have to throw some money at him.
Yeah.
And the way that this franchise has the road that they're taking right now, as far as making sure that we're competitive for years and years to come, right? That's John's whole thing, is making sure that he makes the right moves to make sure that we're a consistent franchise, not just a one and done season, shit like that, right? Because that hasn't worked for us so far. You don't do it by throwing the majority of your fucking money at one guy, right?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why Mac ain't with us, man. That's the reason why Mac ain't with us anymore, because that's where we were going to be. And how do you surround a guy like Mac with enough pieces to actually be efficient on defense if you're going to give him that much of the pot, right? That's just the facts. That's just the facts. The Raiders ain't the richest franchise in the NFL. Okay, our owners, right? Al Davis and Mark now, right? Al before him, they made their money off of football, bro. Okay, ain't nobody else in this league can say the same. There isn't another owner in this league can say that they made all their money off of football.
Right.
Okay, we're the only team that has owners that made their money off of football. Other motherfuckers got Microsoft owners. Other motherfuckers got, all kinds of other companies, all these billionaires, dog. That's not us. That's not us. So when you see other teams throwing all kinds of money at motherfuckers and you're saying, why can't we be them? Because we're not them. We ain't them. Okay? We're not Microsoft. We're not Bill Gates, though.
Nope.
Okay? We're fucking the Raiders, and we're fucking Al and Mark Davis, though.
Yeah.
That's who we are.
There's 31 teams in the NFL.
That's it.
And then there's the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. So it is what it is, man. And I think that the running backs that we have right now have shown that they have more than enough juice, dog. Okay? We just need to put some shit together.
Look.
The line and the receiving core, obviously, needs to improve.
Yeah.
But I think that this running back core that we have is more than efficient. It could be really, really productive. Today they put up 170 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that sounds like a pretty good fucking running game to me.
Yeah.
You know, and that's without Marshawn. Like you said, if Marshawn comes back next season, and everybody that thinks, you know, like Marshawn is done and no one's talking about it anymore, but before he went out, before he was gone, he was doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
And short-handed, but he was doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
Still leads this running back group in yards after contact.
That's right.
At almost 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and who knows? I mean, I'm not asking this guy to come back and get, 25 touches a game.
Right.
It'll be more by committee, and we'll know, what he can take next year. But he looked pretty damn good at the beginning of this season.
Hell yeah.
So, and the other thing about that in regards to, like, the money, Le'Veon Bell, look, the Raiders wouldn't pay Khalil Mack, a walking Hall of Famer, quarterback money. I don't think they're gonna pay Bell the same thing.
Right.
They look really stupid for avoiding a holdout, trading Mack, and then rewarding a guy that just did the same damn thing for another team. So I don't think they're gonna go there. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Right.
You know. It's about 10:15 right now. Normally at this time we would call Kane. It is getting late, but we do need to get an MVP and a trash can player. I got my guys.
Let's hear them, bro.
I don't usually get to do it.
Throw them out.
Do you mind?
That's you, dog. Take it.
All right. So this week's trash can player, I think 170 rushing yards, 171 rushing yards. It's great. A lot of it coming on the strength of Richard's 95 yards. On just a handful of carries. The big run, 95 yards on 6 carries, the big runs. But I gotta throw the entire running back squad in the trash.
Right.
3 fumbles today. That's not going to get it done.
No. No.
Look, you can be a workhorse. You can grind it out. The running game is the linchpin of this offense.
Yep.
But against a divisional rival, you're going to give up 3 balls in a game that was this close. That was a game right there.
That's it.
Y'all lost the game for us.
That's right.
And this week's MVP, it's got to be Derek Carr.
There you go.
You the real MVP.
There you go.
Because and honorable mention to Jared Cook and Jordy Nelson, who both had roughly 100 yards each. Jordy Nelson just under 97, but Derek Carr 29 of 38 for 285 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions with a 123.2 rating. Pretty damn close to Patrick Mahomes, 23 of 38, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns with a 120 rating. So Carr showed up today. He said, "Hey, I got young competition in the AFC West. I got to show them what I can do."
That's right.
And Carr was out there today doing the damn thing. So
absolutely.
And shout out to 88 man.
88 man.
I told you he's a big red zone target.
You're never gonna forget that fucking number, though.
Nope.
88 man.
88 man. And that's our boy. We were watching the game, and I got the notification. Angry was in the group chat. She said, 88 man. I was like, yeah. So that was good to see him in the red zone.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I can't disagree with those, man. I think you're spot on with that trash can and with the MVP though.
I mean,
I'm riding with you on that one.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Should we do some shout outs?
Do the shout outs though.
All right, man.
Do shout outs. I don't got shout outs for IG, so it's all you today though.
All right, well, it's gonna be short.
Short and sweet.
First of all, shout out to everyone that came out. Big special shout out to my boy A Logic, who spent the whole weekend out here. It was great to connect with you. You're busy, I'm busy. You got the family all the time, so we don't get the time to kick it. But we've been boys since like 1988.
That's what's up.
1989.
That's what's up.
So it was cool to kick it with you and talk shop and get these hip hop conversations going.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go. So shout out to you. Shout out to Raider Rue. who kicked it heavy today. Ran into you, obviously kicked it pre-game, kicked it post-game.
Yeah.
And I seen you at Denny's. So, Raideroo, anytime you make it out here, man, make sure you hit us up. Your family.
For sure.
Official family. Shout out to DJs. Shout out to Viral Oner. Shout out to Dirt Lot's crew out there, man.
Yep.
Holding down our spot.
Always, man. Always holding it down.
Nearly didn't make the game today and showed up just in time. And our spot was right there. So that's on you guys. Shout outs on Twitter. Shout out to Epion30121. Shout out to Denny19, Carlos X Slapshot. Shout out to you, Jenny Sue New York, Will Medina Music, Rex 007, J Rod, and NJMJ. Also special shout out to Eater Kauser, JFB, D-Man, and Silver and Black Today for your donations.
There you go.
If you're not listening to the Silver and Black Today show, also on Sundays, that's out of Vegas. That's on CBS Sports Radio out there in Vegas. Make sure you check those guys out. A good friend of the show, Chris Reed, is a weekly contributor to that show. So those guys are doing a good job over there. Make sure you check them out. We're a little bit more off the cuff, a little bit more raw. They're a little bit more radio friendly, but that doesn't mean they're a bad show. They're a great show, and it takes a lot of restraint. To be able to do that.
Yeah. So, you remember those days when we were trying to keep it PG?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers went out the window, dog.
Hey, I just figured, our callers are cutting loose. I'm getting tired of beeping all this shit out. So just cut it loose, man. We ain't got no boss.
Hell no, we don't got no boss.
So thank you guys very much. You guys paid for another month of the Pillaging Podcast distribution.
Right.
So just remind everybody, if you want to donate to the show, the donation link is in our YouTube, our social media profiles, over on pj4f.com. You can find it in the sidebar or the bottom of the page on mobile. It's PayPal. You don't need a PayPal account. All you need is your credit card. And again, anything you want to do, you can sign up for a subscription donation. Give us $4 or $5 a month, $1 per episode. That's great. This is not a paywall. This is, if you want to do it, do it. And we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because,
of course,
it makes our life a little easier. I did screw up the intro to the show. I said it was brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees and Creative Media Design Studio. But that's not necessarily a lie. Creative Media might have shut their doors, but they still did design this exquisite logo that we got.
That's right.
And Dan from DC4L coming through to make that logo happen on T-shirts and keep that going. Let me say, got my T-shirts in last week. They're butter soft.
There you go.
They came quick. They've already gone through the wash once. They still look brand new. It's a quality product. We got the zip-up hoodie up there now. We got the pullover hoodie up there now. You got the 3/4 baseball tee that I happen to know Juice ordered.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, man, and everybody out there ordering shirts, man. We appreciate you. Thanks for the support. I know Dan thanks you guys for the support. And we got some new designs up there. So even if you got the gray shirt to start the season, go check it out. We got some black shirts up there, different variations of the logo. He's doing a good job.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It is a beautiful thing.
Hell yeah.
It's a wonderful thing. Big shout out to Angry at Trask again up there in Alaska, surviving everybody that got through the Chico fires. It's a wild time in the world right now.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Stay safe, people. Stay safe, man. We want nothing but good things, health. We want family taking care of everybody, man. Just stay safe out there, man. And hold on to the ones you love, man. That's what really matters, man.
And shout out to you, Malcolm.
Yeah, shout out to you, Malcolm. Our spirit animal, man, Malcolm.
That's my new energy, bro, for 2019. It's Malcolm. I'm taking that in the new year. That's my New Year's resolution, is be like Malcolm, dog.
Yeah.
Fired up.
You have to fucking make a T-shirt for that dude, man.
I'm going to have to make a pot of coffee for that dude. But yeah, man, that's it for this week's show. Make sure you tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in, leave a message to be played on air, 408-909-PJFF. Download the official Pillaging app, available for iOS and Android. Just go on your app store and search PJ4F. We will pop up. Please leave a review. We appreciate you. And if you're an iTunes listener, Stitcher listener, what have you, again, rate and review. That's if you can't donate to the show, if you can do that for us, that's a whole nother form of currency for us.
That's right.
That helps us a lot too. So make sure you check out the rest of the network. I know Raider Cody just dropped episode 4. A New Hope. No, it's like episode 4 came out earlier this week. Even though the game's already happened, you're going to want to check that out. Cody's a good dude.
Yep.
And we just, he just joined the network. Raiders Podcast Network. Make sure you check out the website. Follow them on Twitter. And make sure you listen to our sister podcast, Just Win Ladies. They're having a good time over there. And new member of that show, Kevlar Prom Dress.
Yeah,
Heidi. She knows her shit, man. So that's our family. It continues to grow. Shout out to you, Kane. Had a blast with you. You disappeared somewhere in the game. and that's just a testament to how deep the tailgate went. This tailgate went deep.
It went real deep.
Bro, I passed out in the second quarter. So I'm not judging nobody.
I was fired up, dog. I was standing the whole motherfucking time, dog. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say, dog.
But yeah, it was hell of a day. Hell of a day. Until next time, guys, keep the wind in your sails and the rum in your mug, and pillage on, Raider Nation. This has been a production of the Raiders Podcast Network. I'm Kenny Stapler, joined as always
by your boy Chip.
We out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders.
Like a freight train coming, you're blowing the town. Like a diesel motor, you never shut down. With your pistons pumping, you're mowing them down. It's a sight to see, they all lay their money down. When you're gone, mama, hell, you ain't acting right. When you're gone, mama, I can still see your eyes. When you're gone, mama, this'll be my last goodbye. When you're gone, gone, when the sky is gray and the night sets in, it's your cue to do it all again. Until the next time I hear your name, or right beside you now, my thoughts to remain. When you're gone, mama, I'll be missing you. When you're gone, mama, I can still see